That's for 720 South Church Street in the Legacy Union Building across the street from the stadium. Just a 2-minute stroll with easy access to I-277 for quick in and out. Well lit for your comfort and safety. Don't waste time circling uptown Charlotte for inconvenient Panthers parking. Score your parking at LegacyUnionCharlotte.com and click on parking. That's LegacyUnionCharlotte.com.
Every child deserves a safe, loving home. At Thompson, they're leading the way in the Carolinas with prevention programs, mental health support, and foster care programs that change lives. From educating and helping parents heal to guiding children toward brighter futures, they're creating a community where hope and opportunities grow. Be part of the change. Visit thompsoncff.org to donate, volunteer, or start the process of becoming a foster parent today. Thompson, changing lives changes everything.
Experience Panther football like never before with Stu and the Crew, your all-access pass to the Panthers' biggest stories and legends. Join Jonathan Stewart, the Carolina Panthers' all-time leading rusher.
Jonathan Stewart running free in the secondary, may score. No one will touch him.
For weekly conversations with Panthers legends, outrageous stories, and a unique perspective on life after football. Stu and the Crew. Subscribe now on the iHeartRadio app, Panthers.com, and Team app, Apple Podcast, or Spotify.
Keep your family warm and comfortable this winter with Michael & Son's Heating Tune-Up for only $59. Michael & Son's Precision Heating Tune-Up will ensure your system is running at peak performance all season long, saving you money on maintenance and energy bills. So call the family of Michael & Son and take advantage of their Heating Tune-Up for only $59 at 800-948-MIKE or schedule online at michaelandson.com.
If you can, we can. Michael & Son.
From the Fox Traffic Center, here's a Panthers game day traffic update.
Traffic getting to the stadium is slow and steady right now. I-77 is filling in both directions as drivers head towards uptown, with brake lights popping near the I-277 John Bell Freeway. The loop itself is running heavy at the exits for Mint Street, Graham, and Wilkinson Boulevard. On the streets, South Tryon, West Trade, and West Moorhead are packed near the stadium, so expect delays the closer you get. I'm Miss TLC with Panther Traffic.
Touchdown, Carolina!
This is the Dave Canales Show on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Zone read, gives straight up the middle. Touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina!
Now, Anish Shroff with the coach.
Incredible journey this season has been, from 1-3, 0-2 to where you are now. What gave you belief and faith that it was here all along?
We had the talent to do it, and I knew that we would work to finding really good football and starting with the basics. That's totally within our control, and wanted the players to understand if we do right and if we take care of the ball and we play great fundamental football, we'll have a chance to win every game. And that's a true statement. And it doesn't mean you win all of them, but you put yourself in position to do that. And the games where we've taken care of business, we've been right in it and we've won it at the end, or we've taken it to the wire. And the ones where we were fundamentally off, they got away from us. So having that sense of belief in the type of football that we play here and the philosophy is what allowed us to really battle through that.
When you see Seattle on the other sideline, given your history and your past, what memories surface?
Just a lot of gratitude for opportunity and thinking about, starting off as a JV head coach in Carson, California, and, working through the ranks of junior college. Coach Carroll gave me a chance at USC to be on that staff as an assistant and a strength coach. And to have just different roles. And in Seattle, I had 6 or 7 different titles. And all of them came with some type of a promotion and opportunity to have more responsibility in what we were doing. And so I think about John Schneider and the conversations that I've had over the years, and big picture conversations, and just like, the nuances of what's happening this week, and building relationships and building something together. So I just have so much gratitude for all of those opportunities and moments. And then a chance to be, with my wife's family. She's from Seattle, from Redmond, Washington, and to be around cousins and mother and father-in-law and aunts and uncles for 13 years was such a gift.
J.C. Horn, deservedly so, got the Pro Bowl nod. You've coached against him, now you get to coach him. What is it about the way J.C. goes about his business that you appreciate the most?
Intentionality with his body, intentionality with his study, wanting to be out there on the grass to see concepts come alive, wanting to affect his teammates in a positive way. He has a real aggressive energy to him and the way he plays ball. Such a competitor, for all the talent that he is, and he's huge, and he's fast and he's got great ball skills, all the things that you want, but it's the competitive mindset that he has that really affects his teammates. And that's what I appreciate the most about JC is like, it doesn't matter what game it is. It could be any type of game, a board game. It could be football, whatever. He's up for the task, and he's talking about it, and it's such a great energy, and that's the type of team that we want to be.
Jackson Smith and Jigba's played as well as any wide receiver in the NFL this year. When you turn on film, what concerns you about him?
They'll use him in different spots, in the slot, outside. He's a one-on-one matchup everywhere he goes, and they try to get him the ball on quick screens as well. He's really good with the ball in his hands in the transition, and so that's a part that we have to be aware of and understanding where he's at in formation and what concepts do they try to attack that way. I'm just really impressed with Sam Darnold and JSN having that chemistry that they built really quickly, throughout camp and really started this season off having a historic type of season. And so we got to be aware of those guys, and we'll be ready for it.
Rashid Shaheed, I know you're familiar with him from New Orleans. He's given them a spark in the return game, punts, kickoffs. There were a couple of long returns by Tampa last week. What do you have to be cognizant about there with special teams? Yeah, we got to cover together. We got to make sure that we get our width so we can play all these kicks outside in, and team tackle that part of it for sure, getting off of our block so we're available for that, and then certainly understanding on the offensive side how they're going to try to use them in different ways. Clint Kubiak had him in New Orleans last year, and he had a big game the first time he played against them. He had a couple of shots down the field, so we got to be aware of those formations and how they might try to use some of that information to attack us as well. And last thing, Dave, take us inside Casa Canales on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. What does that look like? My parents were here for the last game against the Bucks. My two aunts, my dad's sisters, came, and they were able to be there for the win. And then on Monday, while I was here in the office, all my kids and my wife were at our house with my family, and they were making tamales, and it's a huge tradition for us. And there's the red beef tamale, and there's the jalapeno cheese tamale, and there's so many of them at the house right now. So I'm looking forward to just catching a little window, spend some family time, have some tamales, have some champurrado. It's a Mexican hot chocolate type of drink, and that'll bring back good memories for me growing up, because that was such a big deal for us all at Grandma's house, having a good time. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas Day. Feliz Navidad.
Complete touchdown right side, touchdown Carolina. This has been the Dave Canales Show on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Zone read, gives straight up the middle, touchdown, touchdown Carolina.
The Carolina Panthers countdown to kickoff, presented by Bojangles, continues after this.
You know how fast NFL Sundays move. One big play and everything changes. That's why live betting on FanDuel is a game changer. It's fast, it's fun, and your live bets move as quick as the game. So whether you're riding momentum or fading the hype, FanDuel puts you right in the middle of every moment. Live betting, real-time action, all season long. Download the FanDuel app and bet the NFL live every week. FanDuel, official partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
Moving soon? Let the Panthers' official moving partner take the stress out of your next move. All My Son's Moving and Storage brings 4 generations of experience, white glove service, and a commitment to treating you like family. For more information, call 980-575-1437. Whether you're heading across town or across the country, trust the team that moves Panthers fans with care. All My Son's Moving and Storage.
We're 15 minutes from game time in the NFL.
Touch left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown. Got a touchdown. Carolina.
Get ready.
Excited for Panthers games? Join Best Crowd Management at Bank of America Stadium and help create a great experience for fans. Assist with crowd control, guest services, and keep things running smoothly on game day. Enjoy flexible hours, great teamwork, and a front row seat to the action. Ready to join? Visit jobs.best.garda.com and apply today.
This is the Carolina Panthers Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Bojangles. A Bojangles family meal gives you more for your money. It's Bo time.
Panthers Chalk Talk, brought to you by Smith Turf and Irrigation.
Fitzgerald has been clutch this season. 3 game-winning field goals. This from 48 for the lead. Snap, hold, Ryan swings the leg. The kick has the distance. It is up. It is good. And with 2:20 to go in the fourth,
The Panthers have a 23-20 lead.
Talking with Panthers kicker Ryan Fitzgerald, and when you get to this stage of the season, does college feel like a different lifetime ago after going through almost an entire NFL season to this point?
Feels like forever ago.
How's it been for you as far as just the whole experience? Was it what you would thought it would be to this point, as far as the expectations you had for yourself?
What I thought it would be, I don't really know what I thought it would be, but I've learned a lot, and I think having two vets in the room with me has helped a ton.
And competing against a vet to get the job at the beginning as well, did that kind of that sharpening iron make you a better player?
For sure. Yeah, I think competition is always great. It makes everybody better.
This team overall has had the ups and downs, of course, but here you are competing in late December for postseason. What does it mean being in your first year in this league and having this kind of opportunity in front of you?
It's awesome. I mean, in college it was up and down with year to year with competing and stuff for conference championships and stuff like that. So it's cool. You know, I'm a competitor and all these guys around me are too, so it's pretty fun.
Did playing at Florida State in a big Power 4 environment like that, did that help you a lot as far as coming from a smaller school versus coming from the pressure that college football at that level brings?
Yeah, I think so. When you're playing in front of 80,000 every Saturday, I think that definitely helps prepare you. I mean, obviously the stakes are different and whatnot, but it definitely helps.
You mentioned JJ. I interviewed him a couple weeks ago, and you jumped in on that interview, and of course with Sam and so forth. What is it like? I mean, we know what JJ, because he's been around for a long time, and Sam's a great guy too, but having two veteran guys that really know the ropes of the NFL, like how invaluable is that?
I think it is invaluable. I think every day, just anytime I have a question or what would you do in this situation, or because they've lived every situation, and just picking their brain for advice every day is so helpful.
We've had extended conversations with JJ through the year about the physics of like wind and weather, that little extra quarter spin depending on the lean of the ball and so forth. Was it that minute when you came out of college, or is that stuff you had to kind of learn at this level from guys like that as far as some of the physics and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple really windy games in college, but nothing compared to like the Green Bay game or the Dallas game. So I think just being in those situations and knowing what to do and asking them, you know, Sam with his punting and where to start the ball and how it affects the ball. Yeah, it's been great.
All right, last thing, Christmas week, we're asking different guys, what are the childhood memories? Where did you grow up? Family? What was Christmas typically like for you?
Yeah, I grew up in South Georgia in the middle of nowhere, and my grandparents on both sides lived in the same town, 10 minutes apart, so we just go to one set of grandparents for lunch and the other for dinner, and had the whole family there.
So have a country Christmas, huh?
Yeah, a little pecan pie and all that stuff, yeah.
There's Chalk Talk, brought to you by Smith Turf and Irrigation. Visit us online at smithturf.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This is the proud home of the Carolina Panthers, 99.7, The Fox.
If you want wellness wherever, that's delivered with great website manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
From humble beginnings right here in the Carolinas way back in 1926, Mount Olive Pickle Company has been a fan favorite. Now, with distribution in all 50 states, Mount Olive is the best-selling brand of pickles, peppers, and relish. For nearly 100 years, Mount Olive has been focused on quality and value. So, from the corner of Cucumber and Vine, Mount Olive Pickle says thank you to all of our loyal customers for your continued support, and go Panthers!
Hey Panthers fans, Luke Kuechly here. Our Carolina Panthers are back in action.
And he's sacked!
And what are the best seats in the house? The ones with your name on them. Be at Bank of America Stadium for every home game this season.
It's intercepted, picked off by Carolina. Touchdown, Panthers!
With PSLs starting at only $21 per month in interest-free payment plans, there's no excuse not to be here.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina!
Visit Panthers.com to learn more today.
Excuse me, garçon. I'll pick up the tab for the lady and I.
Sir, this is Monopoly money.
And there's more where that came from.
I'm calling the cops.
Don't waste your time. I have a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Start playing for real money. New Monopoly scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery have real cash wins of up to $1 million. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range from 1 in 3.83 to 4.28. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
From the Fox Traffic Center, here's a Panthers game day traffic update.
Traffic getting into the stadium is jammed up as fans make their final push towards Bank of America Stadium. Expect heavy, slow-rolling congestion on South Mint, Moorhead, and Stonewall, with cars barely moving near the entrances. I-77 is tightening in both directions, especially around the John Boat Freeway exits, as everyone tries to squeeze into Uptown at once. I-277's West Side Loop is also thick with delays feeding into Mint and Graham. I'm Miss TLC with Panther Traffic.
This is the Carolina Panthers countdown to kickoff, exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
It is time for Keys to the Game, brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Luke Kuechly, Jake Delhomme, and Ish Schroff with you. Jake, let's start for this Panthers offense. This is a first-place Carolina football team entering Week 17. Big challenge ahead. Let's start with the two interior D linemen for Seattle. They could be a problem, Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy.
It can be a really big problem, and it's not like we've run the ball extremely well the last month of the season, if you think about it. You know, and Chuba's getting healthy, and if we can still establish that run, that's something I don't think we can ever try to get away from. I think we can maybe kind of get some edges on these guys, but it's interior. That's the most important part of their defense, because they do so many things behind it, but when they can get after the quarterback inside, it gives problems. But if we can get that run game going and be so efficient in the passing game, that's the formula for success for us.
And Luke, defensively, we know a lot about Sam Darnold. He started 17 games for the Panthers, but it's Jackson Smith and Jigba, who from last year to this year has gone from good to elite and maybe the best wide receiver in the NFL.
He's been unbelievable. They line him up all over the place. Last year, he led the NFL in slot yardage. Now on the outside this year, he leads the NFL in total receiving yardage. So I think the biggest thing for us is how can we limit big plays? And I think we can do that by staying in nickel. They're going to line up in big people. They're going to put 12 personnel on the field with two tight ends and act like they're going to run the ball. But what they really want to do is throw it down the field. So can Trayvon Merrick hold up there when they go 12 personnel in the run game? I think that's number one. And then can we change the picture for Sam Darnold when they go play action? We got to show him single high. We got to show him two high safeties. And then when the ball gets snapped and he fakes that to that running back to throw play action, we got to show him something different when his head snaps around. So can we limit the explosives? Can Merrick have a big game? And then can we change the picture on play action pass for Sam Darnold?
For the Carolina Panthers, they have a chance today to clinch the NFC South at home. It'll take a win against Seattle. It'll take a Miami win against Tampa Bay. Should neither of those things happen or you don't get that combination, Week 18 and a chance in Tampa exists. But this place should be loud. It should be fired up. This has been a get-back season for the Carolina Panthers. It's been a season of redemption, of rebirth, and I think you're going to feel it at the bank this afternoon. We'll be back with the opening kick from Charlotte.
Welcome to more.
Green flag is in the air.
More action. More awesome. More smoke. More sizzle. More soar. More roar. More friends. More family. Welcome to the one place where no matter who you are, you'll leave with something you'll never forget. Welcome to NASCAR.
For so many families, football is a tradition they cherish. But the number of children in foster care across the Carolinas is at an all-time high, and the need continues to rise. Thompson's foster care program has expanded in response. But now more than ever, we need foster parents to help us. We're here to let you know that you can become a foster parent, and we'll support you as you make a difference. Give a child a chance to join your family traditions. Visit thompsoncff.org to learn more.
There are certain games on the schedule where there's more on the line and the team gets fired up to do their very best and then some. That's how the team at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina views the enrollment season that's happening now. This is their championship game. Pick a great plan from North Carolina's most preferred health insurer at BlueCrossNC.com. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina, official health insurance partner of the Carolina Panthers.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Flips it to him. Forte hit by Thomas Davis, doesn't make it.
This Panthers moment is brought to you by Bojangles.
It is my honor to introduce the winner of the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, Thomas Davis.
In 2014, Carolina Panthers linebacker Thomas Davis was named the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year.
To the guys in this league, man, I just want to say to you, let's take charge. Dare to be different. Let's step up and be a village of guys that make a difference. Let's change this world. We're well compensated for what we do. Let's show these kids how much we care about them.
The award recognizes a player's off-the-field community service as well as his excellence as a player.
Flips it to him. Forte hit by Thomas Davis, doesn't make it.
This Panthers moment has been brought to you by Bojangles. A Bojangles family meal gives you more for your money. It's Bo time.
Davis at the 22, fumble the football, the Panthers fall on. Panthers knock it up in the air and intercepted. He's into the end zone, touchdown. Kick is away end over end, straight as a string, and it's good.
Kickoff of today's game between the Panthers and Seahawks is only minutes away. Stay tuned. The Carolina Panthers countdown to kickoff will continue after this.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. Shop the Friends and Family Sale at Belk for up to 60% off rarely discounted brands like Brooks Brothers, Vineyard Vines, and Nike, plus exclusive savings on designer fragrances, handbags, and more. Now's the time to get all the best gifts for so much less. Belk, in the game since 1888.
If you want wellness wherever that's delivered with great webside manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Be the leader in yards this year. STI Turf Care Equipment and Toro are making mowing your lawn that much easier with the all-new 60-volt battery-powered mower featuring Toro's personal pace self-propel system, 22-inch steel deck, and smart stow technology to save up to 70% floor space in the garage. Your mower will start the first time every time and get done faster with 25% more runtime. Visit STI Turf Care Equipment at one of our 3 Charlotte locations or visit our website at turf-care.com.
Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Click to learn more. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
This is Coach Dave Canales. Stay tuned. The game is next on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by your Honda dealers of the Carolinas. Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work. Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? NASCAR. For all the latest insights and storylines. And to find out when and where to watch, visit NASCAR.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panthers football is brought to you locally in Charlotte by Mount Olive, the official pickle of the Carolina Panthers. Atrium Health. At Atrium Health, we do more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of your Carolina Panthers. Clutch Kitchen and Poorhouse, partner restaurant of the Carolina Panthers. 99.7 The Fox is the proud home of the Carolina Panthers and the greatest music ever recorded. 99.7 The Fox.
Under a ghost gray cloud cover, the Panthers begin Week 17 in sole possession of first place in the NFC South. They take on the number 1 team in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. It's a Seattle team chasing home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Panthers captains making their way to the middle of the field. Derek Brown, J.J. Jansen, and Bryce Young. The regular captains joined by respected offensive lineman Austin Corbett. Head official today is Carl Cheffers.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. This is the coin that we'll be using for today's toss. This side is heads, the other side is tails. Seattle gets to call the toss. He's called tails. It is tails. You've won the toss. I'd like to defer their choice to the second half. Carolina gets the ball first at this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte. Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is 99.7 The Fox.
This is the National Football League, and these are the Carolina Panthers.
Complete. Touchdown right side. Touchdown Carolina.
Ready and now. Get ready. It's game time in the NFL.
Catapults into the end zone. Touchdown Carolina.
And now, along with Jim Sokey, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, and Kristen Balboni, here's the play-by-play voice of the Carolina Panthers, Anish Shroff.
And we are ready for football. It is December football. It matters at Bank of America Stadium. The crowd continues to file in. Last week, this crowd roared and was raucous, and it made a difference. Dave Canales has billed the regular season home finale as a celebration for what has been a turnaround season for the Panthers. Carolina has become one of the best stories in the NFL. The Panthers will receive, to begin the game, Jason Myers will kick off left to right from his own 35-yard line. And back deep for the Panthers, Chuba Hubbard and Trevor Etienne. Anish Shroff, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, Kristen Balboni ready to go on this 43-degree Sunday afternoon in late December. Overcast and cloudy. The Seahawks certainly brought Seattle weather to Charlotte. Myers with a 3-yard approach, swings the right leg. Line drives one over the head of Etienne into the end zone for a touchback, and Carolina begins from its own 35-yard line. Kristen Balboni.
Anish, some good news for the Panthers offense. Ike Ekwonu is back at left tackle this week after missing last week with a knee injury. Defensively, though, Trevin Wallace had season-ending shoulder surgery earlier this week, so we'll see Claude Sherlis in for him. And for the third week, Bobby Brown will be starting for Turk Wharton.
And Teteroa McMillan, who was a late add to the injury report with an illness, he is okay, ready to go. He takes his spot as the ex-receiver lined up left of the formation. The Panthers begin in a pistol. Bryce Young at quarterback. And behind Bryce, Rico Dowdle, a 1,000-yard rusher for a second straight season. Seahawks crowd the box with a too-high safety look. J.T. Sanders, the motion man. Dowdle gets the call, running up the middle, finds a crease along the left side, and drives ahead across the 45 for a first down to the 46. A gain of 11 for Rico Dowdle. There is an injured Panther, J.T. Sanders, down at the end of the play, twisting on the ground in plus territory at the Seattle 46-yard line.
Yeah, he was blocking. He got rolled up on. He was blocking downfield against Devin Witherspoon, and he got rolled up on. But really nice run by Carolina. And nice job of Rico finding, being patient. He was able to crease through there around the C gap. And feel bad for JT. He's blocking down the field and just gets rolled up on.
A big point of emphasis down the stretch. Staying healthy. Tommy Tremble down on one knee, helmet in hand, looking over his injured teammate. 13 seconds into this one, J.T. Sanders is down. It'll be a first down for Carolina from their own 46 when we come back on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You're listening to the exclusive home of the Carolina Panthers.
10-5, cuts to the right, and he will score. Standing touchdown. Sacked at the 25-yard line. Ball's out. Panthers diving for it. Carolina recovered.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Seahawks will continue after this.
99.7 The Fox.
Excuse me, garçon. I'll pick up the tab for the lady and I.
Sir, this is Monopoly money.
And there's more where that came from.
I'm calling the cops.
Don't waste your time. I have a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Start playing for real money. New Monopoly scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery have real cash wins of up to $1 million. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range from 1 in 3.83 to 4.28. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Panthers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Panthers in the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff like tailgating with your friends and family. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Panthers.
Make every day game day with the Carolina Panthers Podcast Network. Immerse yourself in the team's history.
It was the cardiac cats. You could not leave the room because so many different things can happen.
Catch the latest press conferences.
That's a good question. I didn't see that one coming.
And hear exclusive conversations with Panthers legends.
Anish Shroff here with Julius Peppers.
Tune in now on the iHeartRadio app, Panthers.com and Team app, Apple Podcast, or Spotify.
This is the home for Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Toss to Dowdle up the middle. He's got the 5, pushing forward, corkscrews into the end zone for a touchdown.
99.7, The Fox.
JT Sanders still in the tent. First down and 10, Carolina from its own 46. Bryce Young takes the shotgun snap. Swing pass near side. It's Dowdle. Can't escape the would-be defender. And he is cut down in space. It's going to bring up second down and about 12, a loss of 2. Little swing pass on the left side, and Dowdle just could not get away from Ty Okada, the safety, who is getting the start in place of Kobe Bryant, one of the normal starting safeties, but Okada started a ton of games when Julian Love, the other safety, was out. Second down and 12 from the 44-yard line. Young in the shotgun, trips to the right. Rico Dowdle motions right. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Young throws left side. Incomplete. Teteroa McMillan fell down. He was covered by Young's former college teammate, Josh Jobe. It's third and long. KB, we just are watching JT Sanders get carted off the field.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, Anish. You know, I'm watching him right now, and he's crying, very visibly upset. He was unable to put any weight on that right leg when they took him into the tent, and now on the cart. You hate to see it.
That's a tough break for the Panthers. They face a third down and 12 from their own 44, working right to left. Chuba Hubbard in the game. Seahawks crowd the line of scrimmage, showing blitz. Young is in the gun. Play clock at 2. Here's the snap. Here's the blitz. Hubbard stays in the block. Young steps up. He'll take off and run and slides down, giving himself up at the 46-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. It's fourth down, and the Seahawks force a punt. So Seattle gave up a touchdown on its opening drive in the season opener against San Francisco. They have not given up a touchdown on an opening drive since. Carolina's been one of the better teams in the NFL, scoring on its first possession, but not this time. And Sam Martin will punt, and you got to be careful, Jake. Rashid Shaheed waiting at the 8. 2 return touchdowns in 7 games with Seattle. Martin catches the snap, just got it away, might have been tipped. Shaheed signals for a fair catch and makes it at the near side 18-yard line. Seattle almost got home. And we check in with KB again.
Well, the weather conditions are very reminiscent of the Rams game. It is chilly down here in the 40s. We've got a little bit of a gusty wind that might become a factor. It did drizzle for about an hour and a half, but it's really stopped right before the game, which is great. Now, it is a little slippery out on the turf, a little, some moisture in the air. We saw Teteroa McMillan slip a little bit earlier, so I'll be keeping an eye on that for you guys, Anish.
The Seahawks take the field. Thank you, KB. 13:08 to go. No score first quarter. Ball at their own 18-yard line. Panthers come out with Derek Brown, Ashawn Robinson, Bobby Brown up front, DJ Wanham and Scorton, the linebackers. The former Seahawk, Mike Jack, in at corner along with J.C. Horn. Sam Darnold, the ex-Panther, starts under center. crowd getting loud on first down, play action pass. Darnold chased from the backside by Brown. His pass tipped and almost intercepted off the tip by J.C. Horn. It hit Horn. He probably should have had interception number 6. He usually makes that play. Instead, incomplete. Second down and 10.
Oh, man, they had DJ Wanham. Sam Darnold escapes out to his left side. It's a boot roll pass. They're trying to hit a layered over concept. DJ Wanham pulls Sam up. Ball gets deflected, and it fell right into JC's arms. It's almost like he didn't expect it, or maybe the ball is a little wet, but he'd love to have that one if he got it again.
Yeah,
hits him right in the hands.
I think you're looking at a walk-in touchdown, too.
Second down and 10. Play clock at 2. At 1. Empty set. They take too long. Somehow they got it off. Darnold's pass over the middle. Tipped again. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. I'm not sure they got that play off. I'm watching the play clock. It's at 0. Then the ball was snapped. No flag on the play. It's 3rd down and 10. We remind you, starting lineups brought to you by Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
It's loud in here,
Very
too.
loud, early.
As good as the crowd was last week, you kind of got a feeling this one might be better. The deafening roar from the layer. 3rd down and 10. Shaheed motions. Slot left. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Darnold throws. It is complete on the far side. Jackson Smith-Njigba, who is having an all-time season for the Seattle Seahawks, and he picks up a first down at the 31-yard line, pushed out of bounds by the former Seahawk, Mike Jack.
Yeah, so we go man pressure. We have 5 big guys on the field. We rush all 5 of those guys one-on-ones across the board. Just man coverage on the outside, and Jackson Smith-Njigba runs a speed out just past the markers, and Mike Jack's just quite not able to get there.
Panthers in their nickel package, tight formation. Darnold under center. Cooper Kupp, the motion man, going left to right. Handoff Kenneth Walker, steers to his right, breaks 2 tackles in the backfield, can't quite get the edge, tripped up by Mike Jackson in space. He got out to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, maybe 2. Brings up second down, almost 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter. Luke, Jake, you guys have played in the big games. There's a playoff feel right now in the building.
Yeah, I think without a doubt, it's a playoff feel. It's loud. It's loud. It feels like playoff football, right? Just the weather conditions, and you'd love to get off the field on that 3rd and long, but that's where Sam Darnold, that's why he's a top 5 pick. Big, strong, opposite hash, made a big throw for a first down.
2 tight ends to the right. Darnold, play action pass. Has time in the pocket. Now dancing around. Now he's chased. Darnold all the way back at the 10-yard line.
I didn't get it. That's grounding.
Incomplete toward the Seattle sideline, and that ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. You're right.
They're going to discuss. You see the side judge going talk to Carl Cheffers.
And Darnold was all the way back at about the 10-yard line.
So if you're outside the pocket, the ball has to be near a receiver, or it has to make it to the previous line.
Yeah.
And it didn't get there. That's grounding.
And they do throw the flag.
Yeah, great job of pressure. We got Gibson, 52.
Intentional grounding, number 14, offense. Ball replaced at the spot of the foul. Loss of down. 3rd down.
The spot of the foul here is big because Darnold, was way back behind the line of scrimmage.
Travis Gibson, that's been a huge find for us, getting him from San Fran. He has played meaningful, but he did a great job of getting that spin move. And then Derek Brown was also coming up inside. But they are so far back. We just got to get off the field and let's get field position.
Screens and draws. We have to tackle. Defensive linemen have to turn and run to go get this ball.
It is 3rd down in Gastonia from the 11-yard line. It's really 30 yards to go. They got to get to the 41-yard line. Darnold is in the shotgun. Cooper Kupp motions over his left tackle. It's a snap. It's a handoff straight up the middle.
Oh, no.
Walker trying to change direction. He gets the edge. He's got some room. He's got the 20, far side 25, and driven out of bounds by Nick Scott. It's a big run by Walker, but still far short of the marker. The Panthers defense gets the stop. And Derek Brown, we called his name twice. A couple of pressures. You think he's a little miffed, Luke, by not being selected to the Pro Bowl?
I think he should be, and Jay kind of nailed it in the pregame. Quinnen Williams goes from the AFC to the NFC, then Leonard Williams for Seattle's having a great year. Derek Brown should be an all-pro Pro Bowler every year. He's a great player for us, and he's been a big piece of us this year.
Michael Dixon Fourth all-time with a 48-yard punt average. Will punt it away on 4th down and 14. 2 return men, Jimmy Horn and Etienne for the Panthers. High kick, a deep one. Horn retreating, signals for a fair catch, makes it at his own 20 on the far side, and that's where the Panthers take over. So Carolina getting some early pressure, disrupting Sam Darnold. Darnold on that drive, just 1 for 4 for 13 yards. Bryce Young will have his second chance here in this ball game when we come back. No score, 10:40 left, opening quarter.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details.
Panthers football is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina.
This is Tommy Trimble. More Panthers football is on the way, exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
If you want wellness wherever that's delivered with great webside manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
Welcome back. Panthers offense taking the field now as Seattle was unable to recover from 3rd and 28. That defense, guys, as you said, all over the field. 2 passes tipped in that series, intentional grounding. Big part of that was Derek Brown. He was all over the place, hands up, chasing down Sam Darnold, as you said, maybe a little salty that he did not make the Pro Bowl, and rightfully so. And also, guys, we heard it. This crowd is going absolutely crazy. And it didn't just start on 3rd down. It started as soon as the Seahawks took the field.
Safe to say the bank is back. 1st down and 10, Carolina from its own 20. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Dowdle off his right hip. Jimmy Horn is in the game. Play action. Young flushed. Quick throw, near side, caught by Dowdle. He's got the 20, and out across to the 24-yard line. Ankle tackled by the now 3-time All-Pro, Devin Witherspoon, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they just sit in zone coverage again. They played a lot of zone coverage so far this game. Nothing's available downfield. They're trying to get Jalen Coker on a deep end cut. That was covered. Bryce checks it down and gets 4 yards on 1st down. We'll take that. They're just good tacklers on the perimeter. Eventually, Rico's going to break one of those.
Jalen Coker goes wide to the right. Dowdle the single setback. Horn goes in motion. Here's the snap. Give to Rico. Ran into his own man, Taylor Moton. And he gets to the 25, a yard on the play. Moton kind of turned around. There was Dowdle, only a yard. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. 9:50 to go here in this opening quarter. No score.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence has been doing it for years. Just the inside swim move on Taylor Moton, and Taylor whiffed. And good job by Rico actually making him miss right away. Just get anything possible.
Seattle has one of the best 3rd down defenses in the NFL. Opponents 34%. That's 2nd in the league. It's 3rd and 5 from the 25. Young in the gun. Seahawks showing blitz. They rush 4. Another screen pass. Hubbard near side. Stiff arm and pulled down by Ernest Jones at the 26-yard line. Only a yard on the play. Pressure was coming. Young had to get rid of it quickly. Hubbard the check down and not much there. And the Panthers go 3 and out. This Seattle defense, number 2 scoring defense, number 3 against the run. They can get to the quarterback. It is one of the better units in the NFL.
Yeah, they're great tacklers, too. That's just man coverage across the board. Ernest Jones lines up on the center. he's there to hold the center and pass protection. So they rush forward. Those guys get one-on-ones, and then when Chuba escapes out of the backfield, Ernest Jones goes and runs him down. So just a one-on-one tackle and a really good firm tackle by Ernest Jones on third down.
Second punt for Sam Martin. Catches the snap, gets it away. Good booming kick. It chases Shaheed back inside his own 20. Makes the catch of the 17. Now he can run. He's got the 25 and gets pummeled at the 30-yard line, and that's where Seattle will start. And there's an injured Panther on the field at the end of the play. A big collision right at the 30-yard line, and there's a Panther down.
Looks like Robert Rochelle.
Yeah, he started to get up.
We will step aside while they attend to Rochelle, who is able to get up. 8:27 to go. Opening quarter, no score. Seattle and Carolina on the Panthers Radio Network.
This is your official home for Carolina Panthers football.
Down the left sideline, 10-5, and a touchdown. Up the middle, yes, it's a touchdown. It's got the distance, it's up, and it is good.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Seahawks will continue after this. The Fox.
Hey, it's Patrick McIsaac with Roby Services. In Charlotte, let's look at the instant replay. Your furnace went cold, your outlet sparked, or your pipes froze. Tough drive. With 75 years in business and our superior service guarantee, here comes Roby Services, running the full-service offense. Plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling, and generators. Locally owned, always in the game, always ready to fix it fast. Visit our website at robyservicesnow.com. That's robyservicesnow.com to schedule or get an instant quote. Roby Services, get it all done by one.
Charlotte's momentum has a name, UNC Charlotte, 32,000 students strong, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, recognized at the highest level for research, unmatched access to Fortune 500 companies, built for a top-tier city. This isn't typical higher ed. The difference is scale. The difference is momentum. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte.
Moving soon? Let the Panthers' official moving partner take the stress out of your next move. All My Son's Moving and Storage brings 4 generations of experience, white glove service, and a commitment to treating you like family. For more information, call 980-575-1437. Whether you're heading across town or across the country, trust the team that moves Panthers fans with care. All My Son's Moving and Storage.
This is 99.7 The Fox, your home for rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and the Carolina Panthers.
Young throwing for the end zone, diving grab, Xavier Lee gets for the touchdown.
On 99.7 The Fox.
Tonga Vailoa backpedals, hit by Scorton, gets away, swarmed, and sacked by Ashawn Robinson.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte.
Sam Darnold took a gulp from a Gatorade bottle, comes set under center, ball on the left hash of the 30-yard line. On first down, it's a handoff. Kenneth Walker zigging, zagging, right side, sheds a bump from Shaw Smith-Wade, continues onwards out of bounds at the 35. It's a gain of 5. We have an injury update. It's brought to you by Atrium Health, doing more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. JT Sanders out with an ankle injury. Cody White for Seattle, doubtful to return with a groin. Second down and 5, 8 minutes to go, scoreless opening quarter. Darnold under center, barks out an audible. Cooper Kupp motions. There's the snap, play action pass, pressure. Darnold is hit by Merrick and thrown down back at the 21-yard line. Luke, you and I were talking about this before the game. Seattle's run game hasn't been all that good, so do you gamble more on play action? The Panthers have a few times. It's paying off.
We're sending pressure right now at Merrick. We can line up everywhere. Off the ball, in the safety, as a safety on the line of scrimmage. What I will say right here, it's another boot pass to Sam's left. Merrick comes off the right side of the defense. The easy check down pass to Cooper Kupp is covered beautifully by Shaw Smith-Wade. Sam comes out of the drop. He looks there. It's covered. Merrick's able to hit him. Really good play by Shaw. Great tackle by Merrick.
Third down, 15 to go. Darnold in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Toss left. Charbonnet breaks one tackle across the 30. He's got the 35, 40, and finally tripped up near midfield. A toss play on 3rd and 15, and Charbonnet was one tackle away from making a house call. That's twice now the Seahawks have caught the Panthers with a run on 3rd and long.
We weren't expecting that. That's tough with how well we played the first 2 downs. They just go a toss play out of the gun. They cracked the defensive end, pulled the left tackle around on the perimeter, and we just didn't leverage the formation.
Charbonnet averaging only 3.7 coming into the game. Gets the call here on 1st down. Slight hesitation, and then tunnels between his left tackle and left guard into Panther territory at the 48-yard line. Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. 6:15 left and a scoreless opening quarter.
These two running backs, they're big and strong, and they run through tackles. I mean, Kenneth Walker on the 1st down on this drive, we had him tackled at the line of scrimmage, and he ran through Shaw Smith-Wade's tackle. Same thing with Charbonnet. He runs through arm tackles. We're going to have to get bodies on these guys.
Seattle averaging 10 yards plus a carry, and again, not known for running the football. Eric Saubert, tight end, motions to the left. Cooper Kupp lined up slot right. Here comes Merrick on the safety blitz. It's picked up. Quick throw, caught. Jackson Smith and Jigba takes it to the 40-yard line of Carolina. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Jackson Smith and Jigba came in leading the NFL in receiving yards. He's having the best season of any Seahawk wide receiver in franchise history, and he's got a chance to do what only Steve Largent has done. That's lead the NFL in receiving yards. No other Seahawk has done that. Largent did it twice. 3rd down, less than a yard. Looks like the tush push. Darnold cramped under center, and now, that wasn't Darnold, excuse me, that was Barner under center, and now the Panthers jump, but Carolina saying Seattle jumped.
Encroachment, number 93 defense. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
LeBron Ray.
Hey, you don't play much. You're kind of a rotational backup guy. When you come in the game, I mean, you're right by the football. You've got to watch it. I know you want to explode off, but that's something that you got to be a little more disciplined than that.
Seattle on that QB sneak design had their tight end Barner ready to take the snap. Here comes Sam Darnold. He's got a 2 tight end look. Seattle uses a good bit of 12 personnel. Kenneth Walker, the deep back, who now drifts to his left. Here's the snap. 3-step drop. Darnold, time in the pocket. His pass over the middle, batted down. That's the 3rd pass that's been tipped by this Carolina D. And it's 2nd and 10. Ball now on the 36.
So it's interesting, if we're going to be sitting back, play a lot of zone like we've been doing today, Sam's going to go through his progressions extremely fast. He learned this when he was in San Francisco with Brian Griese as the quarterback coach. The moment the first option's not there, go to 2. The moment that's not there, go to 3. So the moment he starts to come off that first read to the second read, attach. He comes off that second read, attach to the third read immediately as a linebacker. Go get it. Don't wait for him to throw it.
2nd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Darnold in the gun. Smith and Jigba motions out to the left. Hand off to Walker. Hit in the backfield and brought down. It's a TFL. Christian Roseboom gets him at the 38-yard line. It brings up another 3rd and long. 3rd down and 12. Meanwhile, in Miami, the Dolphins have tied it up against the Buccaneers. It's 7-7 with 4:20 to go in the 1st quarter. Quinn Ewers just hit a 63-yard touchdown pass. 3rd and 12. Darnold is in the gun. Charbonnet off his left hip. Panthers rush 4. Darnold, quick slant, caught by Smith and Jigba. Tackled at the 30, 4 yards shy of the marker. It's 4th down, and here comes Jason Myers. 37 made field goals this season. The NFL single-season record is 44. That was David Akers back in 2011, and 2 weeks ago against Indianapolis, Myers hit 6 field goals. Seahawks beat the Colts despite not scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, we've been very, very aggressive early in this game, sending pressure, playing man coverage. I like to see it out of Ejiro Evero.
This is a 48-yarder from the near hash. Snap, hold, the kick by Myers. It is up, and it is good. So Jason Myers puts Seattle on the board first. 3-0 Seahawks, 3:23 to go. Opening quarter. We step aside here in Uptown Charlotte.
Looking for a workhorse mower that's sure to score every time? Then cut a deal on a Toro Time Master at STI Turf Care Equipment and have the best yard in the neighborhood. You'll save time cutting a wider path with the 30-inch deck and step away from your mower with no restarts with blade stop technology. Visit STI Turf Care Equipment at one of our 3 Charlotte locations or visit our website at turf-care.com. Leave more time for football with the Toro Time Master. Count on it. Count on STI Turf Care.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Hey, you see that Panthers game?
Oh, yeah. I saw the whole thing.
The squad looks promising.
Sure do. I'm seeing some talent.
They got some pieces for sure.
And they got no quit.
You said it. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jake.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Keep pounding. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Get ready for game day at Bullseye Event Group's Panthers VIP Tailgate. The VIP Tailgate is 3 hours prior to kickoff before every Panthers home game on the south lawn of Bank of America Stadium in an indoor-outdoor climate-control pavilion. Bullseye Event Group's Panthers VIP Tailgate is open to all ages, features inclusive food by Food Network chef Aaron May, and a premium all-inclusive bar for 3 hours. Get your Panthers VIP Tailgate tickets today at bullseyeeventgroup.com.
Panthers football brought to you by Whataburger. Whataburger opened 75 years ago with hot, fresh, made-to-order food, and now they're still open with hot, fresh, made-to-order food. Goodness 24/7 never changes. Whataburger. 3-0 Panthers trail the Seahawks after a 48-yard field goal by Jason Myers. It capped a 9-play, 40-yard drive. Panthers missed a chance on a 3rd and long to get off the field earlier, and now Myers will kick off from his own 35. Etienne and Dowdle waiting back deep. Myers swings the right leg, line drive kick, fielded by Etienne at his own 6. Cuts it straight up the middle across the 20. Now bounces it outside the numbers, 25-30, and Etienne skirts out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 3:16 to go in this opening quarter. Kristen Balboni.
Well, Anish, while the defense was on the field, Bryce Young doing what Bryce Young does, rallying the troops. He went down to every offensive player and just said, look, let's stay with it. We're going to stick with the game plan. We got this. Trying to get something going here, guys, after those 2 straight punts.
Thank you, KB. Young, 21 touchdown passes this season, a career high over his last 5 games. 6 touchdowns, no picks. Pistol set. Chuba Hubbard is the running back. Jimmy Horn motions. Now he motions back to the right. Play action. Young almost lost the ball. Broken play, busted play, and he goes down in the backfield back at the 33-yard line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. I wasn't quite sure there, Jake, what Young was trying to do.
It's that we're in the pistol, and I don't know if he just didn't get away quick enough to get it to Chuba because we could have got yardage. Now we're behind the sticks. We need to get something to get us at least half of this back for 3rd down.
Panthers on their first drive had a 1st down on their first play, then 3 and out. 2nd drive was a true 3 and out. 2nd down and 12. Young the snap, hands off Hubbard, cuts it over the middle, and he is tripped up by Okada. And he gets out to about the 36. So 3rd down and 9 coming up. McMillan, Coker, and Leakett, the wide receivers. JT Sanders, the tight end, ruled out for the game. Mitchell Evans in there here on 3rd down.
Kind of wonder if that did anything to our first 15 with JT Sanders out. Now, what personnel we're going to start using?
Trips to the right. Now Coker motions over to the left. Young in the shotgun. Hubbard off his left hip. Wearing the long sleeve black compress. Bryce takes the snap. 4-man twist. Young flush to his right. Completes to Evans at the 40. Juggling the football. And they're going to say it is a catch at the 40-yard line. Seattle saying incomplete.
Yeah, again.
Either way, he's shy of the marker by 5 yards.
Yeah, they're just relying on their pass rush right now on third down. When it's 3rd and 7+, they've been sitting in zone coverage right there. That last play, they rush 4, they play cover 2. They have their big corners on the outside, pressing our receivers. 2 deep safeties, a linebacker and a nickel are their hook players, and then Ernest Jones runs down the middle of the field, and there's just no one there to throw the ball to.
Sam Martin already punting for the 3rd time.
After replay assist, it is an incomplete pass.
Yeah. So replay assist rules it incomplete. It backs the Panthers back to their own 36-yard line, and
we need to be secure here in punt team. They've come after us twice. The first time they were kind of close, and actually he got hurt on the play. Cody White ruled out a groin because he laid out. We can't let special teams play.
And the danger is if you put the shield in front of Martin, you have less guys to cover downfield, and Rashid Shaheed, in 7 games with Seattle, already has 2 return touchdowns. His punt return changed the game last time out against the Rams when Seattle made that comeback on Thursday night. Here's the snap from Jansen. Martin gets it away. Shaheed signals for a fair catch and makes it at the 17-yard line. Good punt by Sam Martin. Seattle starts inside its own 20. 1:54 to go. Opening quarter. Panthers trailing 3-0 here in Charlotte.
You know how fast NFL Sundays move. One big play and everything changes. That's why live betting on FanDuel is a game changer. It's fast, it's fun, and your live bets move as quick as the game. So whether you're riding momentum or fading the hype, FanDuel puts you right in the middle of every moment. Live betting, real-time action, all season long. Download the FanDuel app and bet the NFL live every week. FanDuel, official partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
Welcome back to You Did a Thing, the only game show that rewards tiny victories with the new Frosted Berry Whataburger from Whataburger. Today's contestant is being challenged to spell his niece's name. He's writing to Haley on the gift, and he spelled it with an E-I-G-H. That's correct. You've earned a new Frosted Berry Whataburger with blueberry bursties, topped with sweet cold whip. Also enjoy prickly pear raspberry for a limited time.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
All right, the weather potentially becoming a factor here. We saw Mitchell Evans unable to come away with that ball on 3rd down. He came off the field and immediately asked for the rain gloves. It is starting to come down here a little bit, guys. And then defensively, while the defense was on the bench, we heard Ajero Avero talking to the guys, encouraging them for better tackling. He said, we need to play smarter here, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I think he's 100% right. When you play these big kind of running backs, Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker, they are not guys you can run up and just hit and knock them over. They're physical, big bases, big lower bodies, thick trunks. They're like Marshawn Lynch and all the big guys that they've always had in Seattle. You have to hit them, stick them, run your feet, and put your body on them. And your buddy's got to show up. They're too big and physical just to run and try to knock them over. We need bodies around the ball. We need a big boy tackle, and we need to grab them, run our feet, and run him until that ref blows the whistle or he's on the ground.
Sounds like a Meghan Trainor song, doesn't it?
Yeah, we need it. We hit these dudes.
1st down and 10, 1:54 to go. Opening quarter, Seattle with the ball. They come out in an I formation. Robbie Oots is the fullback. Oots shifts to his left. Here's the snap. Handoff, Walker running left side, finds a hole. He's got the 20, breaks a tackle, runs over another defender, and he picks up a 1st down across the 25 to the 26. So the Seattle team had not really been able to run the ball all that well. They were able to do so Thursday night against the Rams. They've done it so far today.
Yeah, breaking tackles. Luke just said it right before the play. J.C. Horn was able to tackle Kenneth Walker, but he ran right through it. And Bobby Brown was able to get initial penetration, but Cam Jackson was coming down the line and just couldn't get there fast enough to be able to stop him near the line of scrimmage. We've got some of our backups who are our rotational defensive linemen in right now.
1st down and 10 from the 27-yard line of Seattle. Saubert, the tight end, motions to the left. It's an offset pistol. Darnold the snap. Quick drop, quick out, near side Shaheed makes the catch at the 35 and forced out of bounds hard by the former Seahawk Mike Jack Mike Jack spent 3 seasons in Seattle. When he was asked about the trade that sent him to Carolina, he said almost with a smirk, yeah, they traded me for a bag of chips.
Stale bag of chips.
And that was Michael Barrett, a 7th-round pick of the Panthers, who never ended up making the Seattle roster. Meanwhile, Shaheed, after making that catch, is down on the Panthers sideline. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Kenneth Walker going over. Anthony Bradford, the right guard, going over. Seattle missing a key piece on their offensive line. No Charles Cross, their starting left tackle today. So Josh Jones making his 2nd straight start there. Cross was taken 3 picks after Ike Ekwonu in that 2022 draft.
Yeah, just Mike Jack. You hope Shaheed's okay. He's walking off the field right now. Mike Jackson kind of whipped him to the ground on that last tackle. Obviously, you hope he's good, but that's one thing that Mike Jack brings to us is just a physical nature at the corner position. He's not afraid to tackle. He's not afraid to come up and be physical. And like you said, that was one of the biggest steals that we've ever had, trading that pick to go get Mike Jackson.
Shaheed walking off the field, helmet dangling from his left hand, was shaking his head moments ago, and he continues to walk toward the Seattle sideline. He's a big speed threat. It's 2nd and 2, final minute, first quarter. Seattle with the ball and a 3-0 lead. Darnold under center, Charbonnet in at running back. Double tight end set, both to the left. Here's the snap. Handoff Charbonnet, running it left, cuts it back to the center, picks up a first down, and finally bodied to the ground at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of about 5 on the play, and it brings us to what could have been the final play of the first quarter. Seattle does not need to call one more play.
We're just bouncing off Charbonnet right now. He broke 2 or 3 tackles inside the meat of that defense, and it's interesting watching Derek Brown on the sideline. They line up in a 3-by-1 set to the defense's right side. Derek Brown is pointing from the sideline the direction the ball is going to go. You can just tell he wants to get back in the game.
We have come to the end of quarter number 1. Seattle outgaining Carolina 88-18 in terms of yardage, and the Seahawks doing the bulk of their work on the ground. 62 rushing yards in that opening quarter. Your score after 15 minutes, Carolina trailing Seattle 3-0.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
Keep your cool this season with Zippy Ice. Proudly woman-owned and based in Charlotte, Zippy Ice delivers cool, crisp ice straight to Bank of America Stadium and businesses across the Carolinas. When the heat is on and the stands are packed, trust the same team that keeps the drinks chilled at every Panthers game. Need ice for your tailgate or business? Just text or call 980-355-9851. Zippy Ice, keeping Carolina cool one game at a time.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Hazy, gloomy, gray, and overcast, but these Panther fans bringing the sunshine. They have been loud and raucous early on, much like last week.
I mean, if there's a picture in the dictionary of Seattle weather, I mean, this is it.
I mean, normally it's not flattering for a postcard, but this is postcard day in the Pacific Northwest. Sam Darnold under center, working right to left. On first down, the handoff is to Walker over the right side, met by Trayvon Merrick at the 42-yard line of Seattle. Gain of 3. It's second down, 7 to go. Panthers football brought to you by Thompson. Changing lives, changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it.
Yeah, they just go zone right there to start the second quarter here, and Cam Jackson was able to get in there and get a big paw on Kenneth Walker. But again, we got to be physical on these guys. We need population around the ball to prevent leaky yardage after first contact.
Oots is the fullback. Charbonnet behind him. Oots a step to his right. They fake the toss. Screen pass. Jackson Smith and Jigba makes the catch. Met immediately by an inspired Mike Jackson facing his old team. No gain at the play. It's third down and 7.
Yeah, just go ahead, Jake.
No, Mike Jack. I just got so much
7 tackles.
I've got so much respect for him. Like when you listen to an interview with him, he doesn't care. He's like, guys, I've been in this league. I'm not worried about anything. I came to Carolina. They gave me a chance. I'm going to reward them. There's something to be said for that. It's just a guy that I'm out here to play. I'm big, I'm strong, I'm physical, and I'm going to play fast.
Third and 7. Another chance for this defense to get off the field. Crowd roaring. Darnold in an empty set. Here's the snap. Here comes the blitz. Sam throws downfield. It's tipped by Jackson, and it lands incomplete. Intended for Derek Young. Jackson made a play on the ball, knocked it away. He has 18 passes defended now. He came into the game tied for first in the NFL in that category. And I'll tell you what, Luke, this Panther defense more than up to the task.
Oh, absolutely. Good pass rush right there. They ran that same concept earlier in the game where they run Cooper Kupp on an out, and then they run a deep curl behind him. Shaw Smith-Wade takes Cooper Kupp on the out route, does a good job matching it. Mike Jackson puts his foot in the ground at the top end of the route and just drives that curl concept, is able to get his left hand in there and deflect the ball. That's just a really good technique by him.
Dixon punts it away. It is sailing out of bounds, and it lands out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. It landed out of bounds about the 12-yard line, but where did it cross? It is the 20, and that's where the Panthers will begin. 13:23 to go. Second quarter. Can Carolina get its offense out of quicksand against this stout Seattle defense? We find out when we come back on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You're listening to the exclusive home of the Carolina Panthers.
10-5, cuts to the right, and he will score. Standing touchdown. Sacked at the 25-yard line. Ball's out. Panthers diving for it. Carolina recovered.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Seahawks will continue after this.
99.7 The Fox.
Welcome back to You Did a Thing, the only game show that rewards tiny victories with the new Frosted Berry Whataburger from Whataburger. Today's contestant is being challenged to spell his niece's name. He's writing to Haley on the gift, and he spelled it with an E-I-G-H. That's correct. You've earned a new Frosted Berry Whataburger with blueberry bursties, topped with sweet cold whip. Also enjoy prickly pear raspberry for a limited time.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. If you need last-minute gifts, Belk has the gifts they want at prices you love. We're talking Nike sweatshirts, Fry & Company boots, Coach handbags, and so much more. Plus, you can get your gifts the same day when you buy online and choose free store pickup. Belk, in the game since 1888.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding. Make sure your closet is ready for game day by shopping the latest Panther threads at the team store located at the northeast corner of Bank of America Stadium or online at shop.panthers.com.
The Panthers and the Fox. It's a match made in Charlotte, the proud home of Carolina Panthers football. 99.7 The Fox.
Panthers with the silver helmets black tops, silver pants, black socks will go to work. First down and 10 from their own 20. Down 3-0, 13:23 to go, second quarter. Teteroa McMillan lined up to the right, two receivers left. Shotgun snap, fake toss. Young has his pass batted down, incomplete. Knocked away by Uchenna Nwosu, looking for Dowdle on the swing pass to the right, and it's second down and 10. Jake, how do we get this offense going?
Well, we got to win on first down. I don't think we've won on first down, but maybe the first play of the game when we gained 11 yards. Everything else has been a negative play, and I'll be honest, I'm glad that ball was batted down. I don't think Rico had any room. If he catches it, we're going to lose a couple of yards. We're trying to get something going. We tried a little fake toss pass, but Seattle's done a good job of just covering.
The last 7 plays for the Panthers have gone for 6 yards. Pistol set, Dowdle behind Young. Coker motions wide right. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Young hit as he throws downfield, incomplete for Coker. Nwosu put a hit on Young, but there is a flag, and they might get pass interference on Witherspoon, the Pro Bowler.
Yeah, so
Pass
basically,
interference, number 21, defense. False placement to spot of the foul, automatic first down.
yeah, we go a double move on the outside. He jumps the initial route and then gets his hands on Jalen Coker. I give Bryce Young a lot of credit. They ran an inside tackle, or TE stunt. The tackle goes vertical to defensive end, and Nwosu comes inside, puts a big hit on Bryce, but he stood in there and put a ball out there, and we're able to get the penalty called.
It gives Carolina a first down at the 32-yard line. 13-14 left, second quarter. Another pistol set. Jimmy Horn has been on the field a lot. He motions right to left. Dowdle gets the call on first down. Patient run between the hash marks up to the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. Second down and 6. That keeps you on schedule.
Yeah, you said it, on schedule. I think besides the first play of the game, this is the first time our first down has got some positive yardage. So, we don't know where our offense is supposed to go with JT Sanders out. We've seen Jimmy Horn play a lot sooner than we have seen him in the past. So what exactly has the first 15 been scrapped? We're going different personnel groupings. That's what we just don't know.
And McMillan, battling an illness, has been quiet. He's only been targeted once. Coker motions back to the backfield. Young takes the shotgun snap. Pressure off the backside. Screen pass near side Coker. Room to run. He's got the 40. Hurdles a defender and driven out of bounds after a first down at the 42-yard line. He jumped right over Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah, we're trying to get a shot downfield. We pull guard, try to set up for a deep shot and play action. Bryce steps up, navigates the pocket to his right. Nothing's available downfield. Just checks it down to Jalen Coker, and then he goes and jumps over Devin Witherspoon. Coker's come on the last couple games. He's been a good option for us.
Bryce comes under center. It's a heavy set. Tremaine is in the game. Dowdle the single setback. Too high safety look. Tremaine goes in motion. Here's the snap. Hand off Dowdle over the right side, met by Drake Thomas.
Tough run.
Feet continue to churn, and Dowdle carries to the 48-yard line of Carolina. It's a gain of 6 yards on the play. Ran right through the former NC State linebacker, Drake Thomas.
Yeah, so something interesting here. Obviously, JT Sanders has been out since early in this game, but what we did is we put Jack Curran and we go 13 personnel, so 3 tight ends. One of those tight ends is Jake Curhan, the additional offensive lineman, so we're getting back to big people again, trying to run the football.
Second down, 5 to go. Offset pistol. In motion, Coker left to right. Young the snap, right back to Dowdle, looking for room. Snakes across midfield and dropped on the logo at the 49 of Seattle. It sets up a third down, about 1 to go. And if you've watched Carolina football all season long, there's a very good chance this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, it is. We're kind of quick tempo, getting on the huddle pretty quick.
Trips to the left. Young is in the gun. Dowdle right hip. Seattle slow to line up. One high safety look. Rico gets the snap. Tries the middle. Feet churning. He's going to be about a hair short. The initial spot says 4th down. The official coming in from the far side, raising his fist to signal 4th down, less than a yard. Tommy Tremble, Xavier Leggett come in for Jimmy Horn and Coker. Chuba comes in as well. 4th down has been a weapon for Carolina. 23 of 33 on the season. Tops in the NFL in 4th down conversions. Second in attempts, and in their wins, 16 of 19 on fourth down. It's a pistol set. Chuba's the running back. Mitchell Evans goes under center, takes the snap, tries to forge forward. It's going to be close. They ran this play with Evans at Notre Dame, and it is a first down. Mitchell-palooza makes its first appearance of the season.
Hey, barely got it. So he started out to the right side of the offense behind Taylor Moton, slides inside, taps Cade Mays on the hip. They snap the ball and go get a dirty 1 yard for a first down.
And I'm not so sure they're even going to attempt to challenge it because it's such a scrum.
So messy.
And we're looking at the line.
It was a pistol, and then Mitchell Evans motioned right under the center, took the snap, and that's a big boy, 6'5", 260. When he was at Notre Dame, Tommy Rees, the offensive coordinator, had a tight end sneak formation for Evans, who was a former high school quarterback. Now, hang on.
Lineup. A 30-second timeout.
Canales is trying to get the clock reset. That's what he's trying to do because Seattle had to run a defensive lineman off the field, and we were trying to hurry up and get going. So he called a timeout, but he said, why wasn't the clock reset?
Let's check in with KB.
Well, to get that 1 yard, the Panthers have to get a little creative. We heard Dave Canales say a couple of weeks ago, look, with Bryce's body type, that's just the quarterback sneak is not something that is in our repertoire right now. Very honest from Dave Canales, but now we've seen how they're going to get a little bit creative in those short yardage situations, Anish.
Kristen, I was tipped off by one of the coaches before the game that this Mitchell-palooza play, it's been in the bag for a couple of weeks, and they almost brought it out against New Orleans. It was the play where Chuba was stopped on the fullback dive. They bring it out here. So a new wrinkle that you put on tape now late in the season.
I wonder if they'll have anything off of it now. So Mitchell Evans goes under there, taps his Cade Mays hip, and they go QB sneak. I would love to know if there's anything off of that, a pitch, something outside zone. Do you think he'd maybe throw the ball?
Now we're thinking. First down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Young, a shotgun snap. Fires over the middle. That's complete to Tommy Tremble, who is forced to the ground by Witherspoon at the 41-yard line of Seattle. Gain of 7, second down and 3, 9 minutes to go, opening half. Panthers trailing 3-0 against the top team in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks.
It's just a slow, methodical drive. We started on our 20, now we're on Seattle's 41. 8 plays, 36 yards is just slow, right?
Rico Dowdle is the running back, pistol set, 2 receivers right. Horn motions right. He gets it on the fly sweep, a little pop pass, and he gets clobbered at the 39-yard line on the near side. It's going to bring up a third down and about 2.
I'd love to watch him just hit it up in there. And
he kind of ran into Jalen Coker and Eman Wari, the rookie,
now listen,
who were locked up.
Give Eman Wari credit. Coker is not a small guy, and he's not afraid to block, but Eman Wari, that's why he's such a chess piece. He's a lot like Kyle Hamilton from Baltimore, and that's what this defense is all about. But, man, you like to see Jimmy just hit it in there and go forward and pick up
Eman Wari, rookie second-rounder out of South Carolina. Bryce Young is in the shotgun. Twins left, Hubbard left hip. 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap. Young looking right. Now checks down. Chuba left side. He's got to break a tackle. He can't. Nwosu right there throws him down back at the 41-yard line for a loss. That screenplay, the swing pass, Luke, whatever you want to call it, it has not worked today.
Yeah, and you'd like to think of a matchup-wise, if that ball gets out there just a hair, a tick faster, Chuba can straighten him up and stem him and break that tackle, but the ball got out just a hair late, and Nwosu was able to get there. He ran on a good angle and was able to make a good secure tackle. We're going for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th and 4 from the 41-yard line. Already 1 4th down conversion on this drive. Teteroa McMillan is the slot man to the right. Leggett wide right. Coker lined up to the left. Play clock at 5. Young is in the shotgun. Chuba the running back. Seahawks bring the house. Bryce throws downfield. Flag down. McMillan can't bring it in with one hand, but a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. That was a 0 blitz, and Bryce went to T-Mac one-on-one.
Offense offside, number 17 was lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, first down, Seattle.
That's Xavier Leggett, and that's just a play that can't happen. That's 4th down, and it negates even the possibility of it you're lined up wrong. That's a mistake by the second-year man out of South Carolina. We step aside, turnover on downs, Carolina, 6:55 to go, opening quarter. Panthers still trail 3-zip.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros. No trade-in needed. That's right. Get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you could say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Can you see that Panthers game?
Oh, yeah, I saw the whole thing.
The squad looks promising.
Sure do. I'm seeing some talent.
They got some pieces for sure.
And they got no quit.
You said it. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jake.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Keep pounding. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
There are certain games on the schedule where there's more on the line and the team gets fired up to do their very best and then some. That's how the team at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina views the enrollment season that's happening now. This is their championship game. Pick a great plan from North Carolina's most preferred health insurer at BlueCrossNC.com. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina, official health insurance partner of the Carolina Panthers.
A failed fourth down conversion with Leggett lining up off sides gives Seattle the ball back at its own 41-yard line. 6:55 to go, second quarter. 3-0 Seahawks. A battle of first-place teams here in Week 17 in Charlotte. Sam Darnold under center, hands to Walker. Stretch play to the left, and he is devoured after a short gain to the 43-yard line by Ashawn Robinson. We pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte. Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is 99.7 The Fox.
Sam Darnold, 8-9 in 17 starts with Carolina. He's bounced around since then. San Francisco, Minnesota, now Seattle. A renaissance the last 2 years. Handoff Charbonnet, searching for room. Met by Robinson, a yard maybe. Tackled at about the 45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
We've been very aggressive blitzing from the second level at the linebacker position so far today, especially inside A's and B gaps. This time Claude Charles shoots the A gap. We have an unblocked defender and make a good physical tackle there to make it 3rd and 5. So this is a great opportunity for us to go get after this passer, DJ Wanham and Nick Scott, and go make something happen.
One high safety look. That's Nick Scott. Darnold in an empty set with 4 wide, plus a tight end. Here's the snap. Darnold lost it. Under pressure, he's hit. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Robinson. He lost it. Ball still trickling inside the 30. Panthers say they have it.
I think Roseboom might have got it.
It is Carolina football. They recover the fumble at the 26-yard line of Seattle.
Yeah, it looks like Christian Rose. The ball got deflected. Sam's arm might have got. I think Sam's arm got hit. Ball pops out. Ashawn Robinson has it. Sam Darnold hits him. It pops out again. Christian Roseboom comes out of nowhere and is able to fall on that football. Got to see a replay on this real quick to see exactly what happened, but Sam's arm got hit and the ball came out.
Yeah, his arm got hit. Now, they may look at that and they may say that was a pass attempt. Ashawn Robinson picked it up. Darnold's hand looked like it had control of the football going forward. Either way, it's going to be 4th down for Seattle, but in this case, it's going to be Panther football. They're getting replay assist as we speak.
Yeah, Nick Scorton.
What a great effort by Nick Scorton. I mean, that's the thing. Nick Scorton.
The on-field ruling of a fumble recovered by the defense is under review.
Yeah, Nick Scorton just beats the right tackle. Abraham Lucas off the edge, wins on an inside move and hits Sam.
Yeah, the question is, did he have control of the ball while the arm was going forward? The ball was coming out before that arm went forward. Now the Panthers are going to have the football inside the Seattle 30. This closer look brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina. 5:19 to go, second quarter. Big replay review coming up.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CRV.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details. Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Click to learn more. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
Keep your cool this season with Zippy Ice. Proudly woman-owned and based in Charlotte, Zippy Ice delivers cool, crisp ice straight to Bank of America Stadium and businesses across the Carolinas. When the heat is on and the stands are packed, trust the same team that keeps the drinks chilled at every Panthers game. Need ice for your tailgate or business? Just text or call 980-355-9851. Zippy Ice, keeping Carolina cool one game at a time.
Keep your family warm and comfortable this winter with Michael & Son's Heating Tune-Up for only $59. Michael & Son's Precision Heating Tune-Up will ensure your system is running at peak performance all season long, saving you money on maintenance and energy bills. So call the family of Michael & Son and take advantage of their Heating Tune-Up for only $59 at 800-948-MIKE or schedule online at michaelandson.com.
If you can't, we can. Michael & Son.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. First down, Carolina.
First down, Carolina. Ball on the 27 of Seattle. Handoff, Dowdle running right side. Gets the edge. He's got the 20 and brought down by Okada from the ankles on the backside at the 18-yard line. It's going to bring up second down, about 3 to go. Nice run by Rico Dowdle. So they went back. They reviewed that last pass attempt, ruled a fumble by Darnold, and when we watched some close-ups and slow-mos of the replay, Darnold did not have full control of the ball with the hand going forward, not enough to overturn the call. Big takeaway by the Carolina defense, and now a chance to take the lead. Second down, they say 2, ball on the 18, Young in the gun, Rico off his left hip. Here's the snap, Bryce back to throw, middle pressure, he's in trouble, rolling left, pressure from the backside now, and Young has to throw it away. DeMarcus Lawrence wearing number 0. First season with Seattle after 11 with Dallas. The QB pressure, and it's third down and 2 with 4:30 to go in this second quarter. Meanwhile, they're not showing the score in the stadium. Panthers want it that way, but Miami leads Tampa Bay 17-7. Remember, a Carolina win and a Tampa loss gives the Panthers the NFC South Division title, and if that's the case, they'll be partying on Mint Street till New Year's. 3rd and 2. Play clock at 3. Young in the gun. Here's the snap. Handoff Chuba. Up the gut. Meets resistance. And then thrown down by Leonard Williams. No gain on the play. It's 4th down. And this is a quick decision by Dave Canales. They'll bring on the field goal team to try. Panthers have not had a whole lot of traction against Seattle's defense.
Yeah, just couldn't get any. Go ahead, Jake.
No, it's just there's good players on that defensive line. It's like I want to say they're getting after us, but like Leonard Williams is one of the elite defensive linemen. That's 2 plays in a row, penetration. DeMarcus Lawrence, same thing. it's a battle. This is a heavyweight battle right now. We just got to keep just body blowing. Hopefully get this field goal here.
A 35-yarder by Fitzgerald. Snap, hold, the kick by Ryan is good, and we are tied at 3 with 3:46 to go in this second quarter. Panthers get 3 off that Seattle turnover. KB.
Well, everyone was celebrating on the defense, as you might imagine. Nick Scorton, Ashawn Robinson, Christian Roseboom, of course. I mean, everyone was getting in on the love because they all got hands on the ball at one point or another. But it was so interesting. Christian Roseboom comes off the field. Peter Hansen, they hug quickly, and then Peter Hansen sits down, him and Claude Sherrillis, to start doing some film review. But I was talking to Peter Hansen earlier today, and he just had so many wonderful things to say about Christian Roseboom taking back over that green dot in the 2 games, now 3 games since Trevin Wallace has been out. And he said, at the beginning of the season, we started with Christian Roseboom, then we switched it to Trevin Wallace. It felt like the right fit personality-wise, but Christian is just so even, and he's such a pro that we are really, really pleased with what he's been able to do over the last 2 games, guys.
Luke, the other part of that equation, Claude Sherrillis has really played well when he's had the opportunity to fill in.
Yeah, and I think, Canales referenced it, how much pride he has in his work and where he came from. He wasn't a high draft pick. He wasn't a guy that everybody knew about, and all he's ever done is work hard, play physical, and get to the football. And when his number's been called as a backup, that's when he's really shined the brightest. When, hey, you don't get to practice at all during the week. Hey, somebody goes down, step in there and do a good job. And now you get to see what kind of a player he is when he has a full week to get ready. He's done it the past couple weeks. He did it last week. He's doing it this week. He has impact because he cares, he plays hard, and he's super physical.
The Panthers will kick off left to right. No Rashid Shaheed back on the kickoff. And this one fielded by Cam Akers off the practice squad. Retreats back to his own goal line. He's got the 10, he's got the 20, slips a tackle, and taken down near side 30-yard line. So Cam Akers was back deep alongside Derek Young on that kickoff. No Shaheed, who is being evaluated for a concussion. We saw him get shaken up on a reception.
And that's on a physical tackle by who?
Mike Jackson, who's got 7 tackles in the opening half against his whole team. Panthers 5-2 at home this season. They have defended their lair, and the lair the last 2 weeks has been loud. 3:39 to go, opening half, tied at 3. First down and 10, Seattle from its own 30. Darnold under center, 2 tight end look. Saubert motions left to right. Play action pass. Darnold with time in the pocket, checks it down. Charbonnet makes the catch at the 32. Hammerheads across the 35, and he's got close to a first down. He's got enough for a first down at the 40-yard line with 3:25 and ticking. So simple little running back check down, and Charbonnet bounced off of Princely Uman-Mayelen and then picked up a few extra yards to get the line to gain.
I think Princely's going to have to learn, this isn't college. You're going to have to wrap up these guys because usually someone big like him, a body shot can knock him down. You're going to have to wrap him up.
It's a pistol set with Walker in the backfield. Smith and Jigba is the offset back. Here's the snap. Handoff Walker looking for room on the left side. Runs into Derek Brown, who forcibly throws him to the ground at the 44. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. 2:45 remaining. Opening half, tied at 3.
Yeah, I tell you what, Trayvon Merrick is so physical at the point of attack. He's like another linebacker. So they line up with Cooper Kupp in a wing formation. He's used to blocking DBs and safeties and mauling them at the point of attack. Trayvon Merrick puts his hands in his chest in that D gap, rides him back off the ball, gets running back to change his feet, stop, start, change direction. We're able to make a good tackle.
2nd down, 6 to go. Play clock inside of 10. Seattle from its own 44. Here's the snap. Quick screen. Smith and Jigba near side, throws a stiff arm and then gets thrown out of bounds by J.C. Horn, shy of midfield. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 from the 48 of Seattle. 2:04 and ticking. And now we come to the 2-minute warning.
Really good physical tackle by J.C. Horn. I mean, we're defensively, we're showing up.
It's been a defensive first half. Seattle, one of the best scoring teams in the NFL, held to just 3 points. Panthers have matched with 3 coming off the turnover. We're at the 2-minute warning, all tied up here in Charlotte.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
If you want wellness wherever, that's delivered with great website manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
This is Nick Scorton. Panthers football returns in a moment. Keep pounding on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You know how fast NFL Sundays move. One big play and everything changes. That's why live betting on FanDuel is a game changer. It's fast, it's fun, and your live bets move as quick as the game. So whether you're riding momentum or fading the hype, FanDuel puts you right in the middle of every moment. Live betting, real-time action, all season long. Download the FanDuel app and bet the NFL live every week. FanDuel, official partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
It has been a defensive slugfest. Tied at 3, 2 minutes to go. Third down, 2 to go for Seattle. Seahawks today 2 for 6 on third down. Panthers 0 for 6. Carolina only has 16 passing yards. Seattle only 50. Seahawks have had success on the ground. 74 of their 109 yards of offense coming via the run. Seahawks still in their huddle. Now they break. Darnold will line up in the shotgun. Charbonnet off his left hip. Working right to left. Cooper Kupp motions behind his right tackle. Here's the snap. Charbonnet gets the call, driving straight ahead on the logo and bullies his way to the 49 of Carolina. It's enough for a first down. 1:50 on the game clock. Seattle has all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, just a heavy inside zone run play. Claude Chairless, Christian Roseboom at the point of attack, and Charbonnet is just able to power through that tackle and fall forward for first down. Good movement up front by that offensive line, but still, we might have got away. JC on that last throw to Jackson Smith and Jigba got away with the face mask and maybe a horse collar. We got lucky there.
1:30 on the game clock. Cooper Kupp motion slot right. Darnold in the gun. Now Charbonnet motions out to the right as well. Bell tie snap. Darnold looking around. Throws over the middle. That ball is knocked out. And do the Panthers pick it off? No, they say incomplete. Hold on. They just pointed to Carolina. The Panthers may have caught it. Claude Chairless delivered a hit on the intended receiver, and the ball popped backwards. The officials are still discussing right now, and it looked like the Panthers may have come up with a football, certainly celebrating like it's their ball.
No, I don't think. I think it hit the ground.
We're watching it again. The throw over the middle to Kupp, and Chairless absolutely met him right at the point of attack. The ball comes back. Derek Brown looks to have it, but it slips through his hand. It's going to be Seattle ball. We're watching the replay.
Yeah, we've had 2. Yeah, it just slips right through his hand. He's going to complete the catch, and it slips through. And that ball definitely hit the ground. But we've had 2 opportunities with the football in our hands. JC had one on the first drive of the game, then Derek Brown had one right here. Just weren't quite able to pull that one in.
Yeah, that's a big ask for a big man, Derek Brown.
Especially with all the tape on their hands. It's not like it's receiver gloves that he has on. I mean, he looks like a boxer with everything so taped up.
Gigantic.
After review, the pass is incomplete. Number 53 was injured on the play. That is a charged timeout for Carolina. Their second of the half.
Well, hang on a second. That was an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Second.
Please put 114 on the game clock. 114, please.
So Claude Sherrillis got banged up on the play.
So we call a timeout to get him back in the game.
And he's back in.
He's back in. So that's what the timeout was. One that allows him to get back into the game. 2nd down and 10. Seahawks catch a break, but that hit by Sherrillis on Kupp, a guy who was the offensive player of the year in the NFL back in 2021, put together one of the great seasons by a receiver in league history. Not the same guy, but still a threat on 3rd downs and when you need a big catch. Crowd getting into it. 2nd and 10 from the 48 of Carolina. Darnold is in the shotgun. Panthers have blitzed quite a bit in this first half. Darnold hands it off to Walker, scavenging for room, tries to cut it back to the right, and gets pretzeled down to the ground at the 46-yard line of Carolina. Only a gain of 2. 3rd down, 1 minute to go, 2nd quarter. Seahawks have all 3 timeouts, and the Seahawks get the ball to begin the 3rd quarter.
Going quick.
Seattle going quickly. Twins left, 1 to the right. Panthers get set. Shotgun snap. Here's the blitz. Darnold pump fakes, drops it down. Walker lost the football. It's loose on the ground.
Started the first.
I don't think he caught it either.
Looks like he covered it back up to the 40-yard line. But again, that's a question. Was that an incomplete pass? Did he have control of it?
I don't know if he ever had control of it.
They give him the fumble, and now Seattle's trying to go quickly. They may have to stop this. 4th down and 1. Quarterback sneak. This is going to be close. The initial spot says maybe not. Hold on.
Mike McDonald called a timeout immediately.
There's only 17 seconds on the clock, and remember, under 2 minutes, you can't challenge.
So that's what he's arguing with the refs, because he thought Sam...
Timeout on the field for a virtual measurement.
He thought Sam got it immediately, so he called a timeout, and that's what he's arguing. There should be clock. But I'm surprised they didn't
review the play to Walker. It was a swing pass. Looked like he was juggling it. He fumbled the ball. He was able to recover. So we're going to watch the swing pass on the TV replay. You know what? I think Walker had it, tried to make a football move, and then was able to cover it up.
I think they look like they're going to be short. It looks like they look short right now.
Yeah, the measurement is short. There's only 17 seconds to go. They let a lot of time run off the clock, and I think part of the reason they wanted to get the playoff, they were worried it would be an incomplete pass, but this might be Panther football either way.
After measurement, it is short. The ball goes down over on down. 1st down, Carolina.
It almost feels like ball don't lie.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I've never seen that before. They didn't come out and measure with the sticks. They did the virtual measurement, which
you saw in the preseason, but we haven't really seen it much at all this season.
All right, so the Panthers have 1 timeout, 17 seconds to go. They take over at their own 39. You've got a timeout. You hit a big play. You got maybe 2 plays to give Ryan Fitzgerald a chance.
Seattle has all 3.
Kristen?
Well, still rainy down here. The turf is wet. Wind not a factor right now, but certainly the rest of the weather is.
Yeah, so, again, Seattle tried to go quick because if they took too long, maybe that Walker play gets turned into an incomplete pass. They go for it on 4th down. They don't get it. Carolina with the football, empty set from its own 39. 1st and 10, working left to right. Young extending both arms, now waving them forward. Takes the bell tie snap. Pressure up the middle. Bryce steps up. He'll take off and run. He's got the 45. He's got midfield. Trying to angle near side. And he goes down at his own 49-yard line. Timeout Carolina. 8 seconds to go on the game clock. Tied at 3.
Yeah, I think this is one Bryce is going to want to have back. He was hoping Tommy Tremble could block a Witherspoon and he can get around him instead of just going forward and diving forward, so we can call that timeout, so we can have a chance to maybe get a quick out or something like that and get out of bounds to give Fitzgerald a chance at the field goal.
Okay, 8 seconds left, Jake.
Tough. I mean, like,
you're at your own 49. You're figuring
you've got to go sideline.
10, 12 yards.
Yeah, you got to go sideline some kind of way, and Seattle's going to be playing for the sidelines. Now, do you get an opportunity for illegal hands or defensive holding or something like that? Sure. Now we're getting the timeout.
Now Seattle will use a timeout.
First charge timeout. Seattle, 30-second timeout.
The Carolina Panthers this season, twice before, have faced a team that at the time was the number 1 team in the NFC. They went to Lambeau Field. Green Bay was unbeaten in its previous 4, was the number 1 team in the NFC at the time the Panthers go and win that game. They beat the Rams in Week 13 when L.A. rode a 6-game win streak, and at the time the Rams were the number 1 team in the NFC. Seattle now, winners of 5 straight, likely needing to win out to be the number 1 seed in the NFC, and the Panthers have played them to a stalemate so far.
Yeah. And they're just, Leonard Williams him and Ernest Jones are the only 2 within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
They're about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. Everybody else back. First down and 10 from the 49 of Carolina. Young, the shotgun snap. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and he just dirts it at the ground.
Okay.
Rico Dowdle. 3 seconds left, and now you're going to throw this as far as you can.
Well, now you to me, I'm assuming that they're going to put more D linemen in, because if they're going to do this, I'm throwing a Hail Mary. You're on the 50-yard line. They're not rushing or attempting to rush. It's not like you're back 7 to 8 yards where it's a 57-yard pass to the end zone. Now you can get up near the line of scrimmage and get a 52, hang it up in the air, and let's hope for a Hail Mary jump ball in the end zone.
Jump ball, tip ball. One of your guys gets it. Tetero McMillan goes wide to the left. Seattle puts 2 players back. Their 2 safeties, Love and Okada, back at the 15-yard line. Young back to throw. A little screen pass. It's dropped by Dowdle. Incomplete.
Let's go to half.
And that's how the first half ends. Not a lot of offense from Carolina. Only 65 yards of offense. They did not convert a single third down. Only 16 passing yards. Having said all that, they are right there in lockstep with the number 1 team in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. We're tied at 3 after 30 minutes of play. We'll get you to the halftime crew after this.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. Shop the Friends and Family Sale at Belk for up to 60% off rarely discounted brands like Brooks Brothers, Vineyard Vines, and Nike, plus exclusive savings on designer fragrances, handbags, and more. Now's the time to get all the best gifts for so much less. Belk, in the game since 1888.
The copyright of this broadcast on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network is owned by the Carolina Panthers. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Carolina Panthers is prohibited.
Want a salad that's healthy and delicious? Grab a pack of Alfresco fully cooked chicken sausage. Add your favorite greens, a few veggies, top it off with a light dressing, and presto, you've got a healthy meal that tastes like a cheat day. Presto, Alfresco. Want a healthy weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural chicken sausage. Then add pre-cut broccoli, your favorite pasta, and presto, you've got delicious chicken broccoli ziti in 15 minutes flat. It's as easy as presto, Alfresco.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by GMC, professional grade SUV of the Carolina Panthers. Bank of America, what would you like the power to do? Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of your Carolina Panthers. Best crowd management. Be a part of the Panthers game day action with Best Crowd Management. Apply now at jobs.best.guarded.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panthers football is brought to you locally in Charlotte by Atrium Health. At Atrium Health, we do more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. The North Carolina Education Lottery. Play Cash Pop. Just pick one pop to match and win. Win up to $2,500 5 times a day. On sale now. Mount Olive, the official pickle juice of the Carolina Panthers. Panthers football and the greatest music ever recorded are on 99.7 The Fox.
Now to Jim Zoki with the Coke Halftime Report. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
Tie ball game, Panthers and Seahawks at halftime, knotted at 3. For your information as well, Miami leads Tampa Bay by 10, 17-7 at halftime. So that would favor the Panthers if that score would hold up into the second half. Charlotte's momentum's got a name. It's UNC Charlotte, 32,000 students strong, ranked among the nation's top 75 public universities, built for a top-tier city. The difference is Charlotte, UNC Charlotte.
As we listen back to some of the highlights, defensive struggle, of course, so that's mostly what we present to you here, including Trayvon Merrick with this sack of the former Panther quarterback, Sam Darnold.
2nd down and 5, 8 minutes to go, scoreless opening quarter. Darnold under center, barks out an audible. Cooper Kupp motions. There's the snap, play action pass, pressure. Darnold is hit by Merrick and thrown down back at the 21-yard line.
Seattle would get a 48-yard field goal, take a 3-0 lead, and then it would be a turnover by Sam Darnold and recovered by Christian Roseboom at the Seattle 26-yard line.
Darnold in an empty set with 4 wide, plus a tight end. Here's the snap. Darnold lost it. Under pressure, he's hit. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Robinson. He lost it. Ball still trickling inside the 30. Panthers say they have it.
And that would be correct, as the Whataburger What a Moment first half play. Grilling delicious food for 75 years. Whataburger, just like you like it, would lead to a Ryan Fitzgerald 35-yard field goal. And that's been the scoring in a defensive struggle so far, 3-3 with the Panthers and the Seahawks. This Panthers season, stay ice cold with Zippy Ice. Based here in Charlotte, they're the ice provider at Bank of America Stadium, keeping your drinks and the Panthers cool all game long. Zippy Ice, keeping Carolina cool one game at a time. We'll take a look at the first half box score and the stats coming up next. Halftime from Uptown Charlotte with the Panthers and Seahawks tied at 3.
When it comes to game day, it's all about the food. And Harris Teeter has everything you need. Score big with deals from great brands like these. Coke Zero Sugar, Dasani, Grill Mates Montreal Steak Seasoning Blend, Grill Mates Sweet and Smoky Rub, Totino's Pizza Rolls, Chex Party Mix. And don't forget your four-legged fans with Kibbles and Bits Original Dog Food. Kibbles and Bits Bacon and Steak Dog Food. Stop in your Harris Teeter for great savings on game day foods. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of the Carolina Panthers.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
For so many families, football is a tradition they cherish. But the number of children in foster care across the Carolinas is at an all-time high, and the need continues to rise. Thompson's foster care program has expanded in response. But now more than ever, we need foster parents to help us. We're here to let you know that you can become a foster parent, and we'll support you as you make a difference. Give a child a chance to join your family traditions. Visit thompsoncff.org to learn more.
Back to Jim Silky with the Halftime Report. Brought to you by Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
Mostly defensive work in the first half of the Panthers-Seahawks game. Tie score 3-3. Injury updates are brought to you by Atrium Health, doing more to keep you moving and achieving, striving at every age and stage so you can live fully. Panthers did lose tight end JT Sanders to an ankle injury in the first half. He'll not return. Robert Rochelle also out with a concussion injury for the Panthers. First half stats are brought to you by Roby Services, your one-stop source for all of your electrical, heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. And in the first half, Seattle 122 yards of offense, just 65 yards of offense for the Panthers, who are 0 for 6 on third down. Bryce Young, 7 of 14, only 16 yards of passing. Jalen Coker, a catch for 8 yards. Tommy Trumbull, 1 for 6. Rico Dowdle, 2 catches, 2 yards. Jimmy Horn, 1 catch for 2 yards. Running the ball, Rico Dowdle, 7 carries, 33 yards. Bryce ran it 3 times for 11 yards. Chuba just 2 carries for 4 yards. And for Seattle, Sam Darnold, 8 of 14, limited to 56 yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 5 catches, but only 32 yards. Zach Charbonnet had a catch for 10 yards. Kenneth Walker, their top running back, 9 carries, 44 yards. And Charbonnet ran it 5 times for 37 yards. Rubbermaid commercial products deliver pro-level strength, from Brute trash cans to mop buckets. Rubbermaid tools are made for work that matters, helping you finish strong every time. Visit RubbermaidCommercialProducts.com today Check the NFL scoreboard, including the update on Miami and Tampa Bay when we come back next to Bank of America Stadium, where it's the Panthers and the Seahawks tied 3-3.
Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Sierra 1500. Sierra comes suited up with winning features like an available 6-function multi-pro tailgate and advanced technology and safety to help you tackle the toughest jobs. Test drive the GMC Sierra today, the truck that's built to leave the competition on the sidelines, and score extra points with a great deal. GMC, professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Panthers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Panthers in the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff like tailgating with your friends and family. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Panthers.
Back to Jim Silky with the Coke Halftime Report. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work.
Panthers football is brought to you by Thompson because changing lives changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it. Panthers tied with Seattle at halftime. Score is 3-3. This drive around the league is brought to you by the Honda dealers of the Carolinas. Halftime, Cincinnati Bengals in front of the Arizona Cardinals, 23-7. Joe Burrow with a pair of touchdown passes. Browns early third quarter lead Pittsburgh 10-6. Shedeur Sanders 164 yards with a touchdown. Titans 20, Saints 10 at halftime. And Cam Ward's got 2 touchdown passes. Colts 10, Jaguars 7. That game early in the third quarter. It's the Patriots up big on the Jets, 35-3 at halftime. Drake May, 4 touchdown passes already, 17 out of 19, 229 yards. And also, it's halftime. Dolphins lead over Tampa Bay, 17-7. Quinn Ewers with a pair of touchdowns, 144 yards passing a niche. So Miami doing their part to help out the Panthers right now with that 10-point lead on the Buccaneers.
I mean, listen, the stars are aligning here. The Panthers now have to get their offense out of neutral in this second half. Let's revisit our keys to the game brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? You said, Jake, control Seattle's defensive line. That's been a challenge.
It's been a real challenge, and I think it's going to be a challenge continue throughout. I mean, they've got some studs, and, you know, we're running the ball, not the greatest on them, but we only have 27 plays, and we're certainly not throwing it well at all. So this game is going to come down to don't make a mistake. When we get an opportunity for a short field, we got to make them pay. We got a short field one time, couldn't really do anything. At least we got a field goal out of it. But this is just a tough, nasty, grimy game.
Yeah, obviously limit big plays. We've done a great job with that. I thought we played well on the perimeter. We've got really good inside pressure. I think Ajero Evero has done a great job so far of mixing up blitz packages, playing man and zone, and our 4-man rush is getting there as well. So nothing's been over the top. That's a great place to be for us.
A couple of things to watch in the second half. Tetairoa McMillan, we knew he was battling an illness. We haven't said this very often, but he's been a non-factor in the opening half. And then for Seattle, Rashid Shaheed, who's not only their stretch guy vertically in the passing game, he's a weapon in the return game. We obviously know that from his days at New Orleans. He was being evaluated for a concussion. Cody White, who also helps out in the return game, he's out for the game. His return, let's say, doubtful with a groin. So those are 2 special teams return weapons that may not be available for Seattle. We'll see who comes out to take the second half kickoff.
Well, Shaheed's huge because they want to get. We didn't see him on offense yet. The speed sweep, right? The little push pass that we tried to do with Jimmy Horn. So listen, everything's in front of us. I don't know if anybody in the team you'd like to think at halftime, somebody probably knows that Miami's up 10 points on Tampa. Hey guys, everything we want's right in front of us.
How does that work when you're scoreboard, quote unquote, watching? How aware of that are you guys?
I think a lot of you don't look at it. Try not to look at it at all. You don't pick your phone up at halftime and look at anything. You don't have time to do any of that. We're watching right now the boards at the stadium, and they don't have any of it going up. They showed every score in the NFL with the exception of that Miami Dolphins game, which is great, but you don't have time to go in and look to see what's going on. The only people that might be able to say something are any people on the sideline, support staff, people inside during halftime might be giving you a heads up, but there's no time to go look at your phone at halftime.
Well, no Rashid Shaheed on the return to begin this second half. Ryan Fitzgerald will kick it off right to left. Overcast, gray, hazy skies. We've said it before. Seattle traveled cross country. They brought Seattle weather with them. And it'll be Akers and Derek Young waiting at the 10-yard line. Lights are on. Final Sunday of 2025. Fitzgerald with a line drive.
Oh, no.
And it hits at the 25. That brings a flag out. Well shy of the landing zone. Seattle gets the ball at the 40.
Yeah, I just think it was unfortunate.
Kick is short of the landing zone. By rule, the ball is placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
Let's check in with Kristen Balboni.
Anish, you mentioned the weather. It is Seattle weather down here. It has rained or drizzled almost the entire first half. It's still going right here. It's not terrible, but it is affecting the field conditions, which we talked about. The turf is wet. The receivers are wearing their rain gloves, and we've seen some slippages here. However, it is not affecting the fans. You hear the fans out here. They are sticking around. They are enjoying it. They are being loud.
Tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Seattle comes out in a 2 tight end set. Sam Darnold, the ex-Panther, hands it off to Kenneth Walker. Stretch play to the right. Walker looking for room and thrown down at the 40. The line of scrimmage by Mike Jack, who now has 10 tackles in the game with a half to play, facing his former team for the first time.
Yeah, I tell you what, again, Nick Scorton is on the edge, matched up on A.J. Barner, and he just manhandles him, makes that ball bubble. As that ball bubbles, it gives time for Mike Jackson to come up from that corner spot. And again, just a big physical tackle by a strong corner. Again, we're so fortunate to have a guy like him on the edge.
Second down, 10 to go. Darnold backs into the gun. Charbonnet, the running back. 4 receivers set. Derek Young motions right to left. Chest high snap. Darnold over the middle. That's complete. It's his tight end Barner who bulldozes through Roseboom for a first down at midfield.
Yeah, they do a good job, Sam. They motion to a 3-receiver side, and Sam got the ball out pretty quick, set his foot in the ground, and he had to get it out because we had pressure right on him. We get it right to the tight end, who turns up the field and runs over one of our defenders for a first down. Seattle is a good-looking physical football team. John Schneider is one of the best general managers and been that way for well over a decade.
And don't sleep on the 3 points in the first half against Atlanta. They only had 6 in the first half, went for 31 in the second half. Out of the I formation, play action pass. Darnold checks it down, left side. Charbonnet is destroyed in space by Christian Roseboom. Only a gain of 2 on the play. If Charbonnet breaks that tackle, he's got room to run on the left sideline. Instead, second down and 8.
Yeah, really good job right there. They go play action, try to take a shot to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And Cooper Kupp down the field, nothing's available. He checks it down in the flat. Really good firm tackle there by Christian Roseboom.
Darnold has 10 completions, 5 to Smith and Jigba. Under center, Charbonnet, the running back. Bobo comes in motion. Here's the snap. Charbonnet runs to his right side, hops over a defender. He's got room down the right sideline, the 25, and brought down inside the 25 of the 20-yard line. They mark him out at the 19. A big run for Charbonnet, who hurdled a defender and then accelerated down the sideline before Trayvon Merrick finished him off. But another big gain on the ground for Seattle. That's a run of 29 yards.
We had exactly what we wanted. The ball got put on the perimeter. Mike Jackson comes up and sets a firm edge, and we take just a really bad angle to the football. The edge is set. Stay inside and run inside out to the football. We had 2 guys outside Cooper Kupp, and that's just bad gap assignment.
2 tight ends with a fullback Oots. Here's the snap. Darnold play fake, boots to his right, chased by Brown, throws right side, incomplete near the sideline, near the goal line. Wanted Eric Saubert, the 8th-year tight end. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Almost 3 minutes gone by in this third quarter. Tied at 3. Seattle in the red zone.
I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we've really done a good job on these movement passes that Seattle has tried to do today. They've tried it a few times, and they haven't gotten free. So that's one thing that Derek Brown, again, Sam's rolling to his right. Derek Brown's in his face. He can't make a good throw.
Smith and Jigba matched up with Mike Jackson, wide left. Cooper Kupp motions, slot left. Darnold in the shotgun, stomps his right leg. Chest high snap, looking left, throws left toward the end zone, and it's intercepted by Carolina.
Mike Jackson.
He ran the route for him.
Jackson. Guy just makes plays. It's a double move by Jackson. Smith and Jigma. It's a slant and go. Mike Jackson's all over it. I don't know. I think he got both feet in. It's going to be close.
Mike Jackson was with Smith and Jigba step for step, and he looked like the wide receiver, and it's going to be awfully close. That right foot, does it go out of bounds? We're taking another look on the replay. The left foot is in, and then the right foot, maybe the tippy toe, may have gotten the white line in the back of the end zone. They'll take a closer look. We'll come back with 12:06 to go, tied at 3 on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
99.7 The Fox.
Experience ultimate relaxation with a Bullfrog Spa, the perfect addition to your backyard retreat. With the patented Jetpack therapy system, you'll enjoy personalized massage options designed to relieve stress and soothe sore muscles. Enjoy the game from the comfort of your own hot tub and make every weekend feel like a win. Visit your local Bullfrog factory store in Mooresville, Matthews, or Cary, or design your custom spa at bullfrogspas.com.
Keep your cool this season with Zippy Ice. Proudly woman-owned and based in Charlotte, Zippy Ice delivers cool, crisp ice straight to Bank of America Stadium and businesses across the Carolinas. When the heat is on and the stands are packed, trust the same team that keeps the drinks chilled at every Panthers game. Need ice for your tailgate or business? Just text or call 980-355-9851. Zippy Ice, keeping Carolina cool one game at a time.
Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Suit up like a winner in the bold, luxurious GMC Yukon. Take the field in the stylish and versatile GMC Terrain. Or gather your team and hit the road in the spacious and capable GMC Acadia. Come and test drive a GMC Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia today. GMC, professional-grade SUV of the Carolina Panthers.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you could say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
The Panthers and the Fox. It's a match made in Charlotte. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers. 99.7 The Fox.
They looked at the interception by Mike Jackson. Full disclosure, the three of us thought it was going to be overturned. The play stands. The Panthers have the football from their own 20. 12:06 to go. A red zone turnover by Seattle. Can Carolina capitalize? On first down, Chuba Hubbard gets the call, tries the middle, not much there. Hubbard lost the football. Seattle says they have it. They're running back the other way. DeMarcus Lawrence and Seattle take it into the end zone.
I think that ball is out.
Yeah, I think I heard.
And the Seahawks on the very next play.
Recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
And it is a Seattle touchdown. So the very next play, a run up the middle. Hubbard fumbles. Lawrence emerges with the football, runs it into the end zone. And Seattle's defense gets the first touchdown of the game. What a turn of events right after the Mike Jackson INT.
Man, that's...
After review, it is confirmed as a fumble and a recovery by Carolina. However, that recovering player is down by contact.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence hits Chuba from behind as he's trying to gain extra yards.
And it looks like Lawrence has a knee down and he's touched
by Taylor Moton.
So they'll bring the touchdown back, and we're almost where we were 2 plays ago.
Plays at the 21-yard line. Please set the game clock to 12:01. 12:01, please.
So both teams trade turnovers on back-to-back plays. So it won't be a touchdown, but it is a fumble recovery. And Seattle will have the ball, essentially a mulligan on their last drive. First down and 10. The ball spotted at the 21-yard line of Carolina.
Yeah, it's, we had the turnover battle. We were 2-0 until that point. Just hoping we could get something, but giving it right back.
Sam Darnold crouches under center. Domino stacked right with Walker and Njigba. Smith and Njigba motions left. Now he motions back to the right. There's the snap. It's a reverse. It's Walker. Stops. He's going to be hit for a loss and a TFL by Trayvon Merrick back at the 27-yard line. They try to get a little fancy with some eye candy, and the Panthers did not bite. Walker came out on the reverse. Really an end around, and he's hit for a big loss. It brings up 2nd and 16 with 11:37 to go in this third quarter, tied at 3.
Yeah, and this ball, it's a reverse, and the ball gets pulled up. The guy that makes this ball cut back is who? It's Mike Jackson. So he makes that ball cut back. Trayvon Merrick was on the line of scrimmage, makes a good firm tackle.
2nd down and 16, Darnold in the gun. Wide split with Smith and Njigba in the backfield. Left hip Charbonnet. Darnold the snap. Throws. Smith and Njigba makes the catch on the slant and wrestled down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of about 6 yards on the play. And it brings up a 3rd down and 10 as we come up on 11 minutes to play in the third. All tied at 3.
And I love this play. Jackson Smith and Jig was in the backfield, and in essence, he's just running an option route. And sure enough, we're outside leverage on him with Shaw Smith-Wade. He turns in. Roseboom had to drop with depth. But at least you got to tackle him right away. So huge 3rd down. See if we can get off the field and force them to a field goal.
The tumults and the shouting from the crowd here on 3rd and 10. Darnold in the gun. Charbonnet right hip. Charbonnet motions to the left. Darnold the snap. Pocket collapsing. Darnold steps up, throws. He's got Barner, breaks the tackle. He's got the 10, tumbling inside the 5. 1st and goal, Seattle. A.J. Barner, 2nd-year tight end out of Michigan.
Yeah, Sam Darnold stepped up in the pocket, hit him on the check down, and Claude and Charles just couldn't wrap him up and bring him down. And you can watch Claude, and he went off the field hurt. You can tell it's not running at 100% right now.
Darnold the snap, hands to Charbonnet, searching for room, tries the middle, and tackled at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and goal. Neither team has scored a touchdown. Now the Seahawks will bring in some big bodies.
Yeah, I don't think they blocked Eric Brown once on an inside run right there. He makes the right guard miss right there, Anthony Bradford, and then he gets in the backfield. That ball has to adjust. When it moves sideways, it gives our guys in pursuit a chance to get there.
3 tight ends and a fullback in the game. Goal line formation. Darnold under center. Charbonnet dots the I. Here's the snap. Charbonnet gets the call following his fullback, Oots, and he does not get there. Tried the left side, stopped for no gain. It's 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. 9:15 to go in the third.
Yeah, nice job, Bobby Brown, LeBron Ray were able to get in there and make the tackle. And now we got 3rd and short. Need to bow our neck again one more time.
Barner has been a weapon down here. He's got 5 touchdown catches.
Likely going to be in man coverage right here. So if you're a perimeter defender, your eyes need to be in the right place. Don't cheat. Play your job.
2 tight ends, 1 to each side. Charbonnet the single setback. Darnold under center. Takes the snap. Hands to Charbonnet. Up the middle and into the end zone for a Seattle touchdown.
That's too easy.
A 1-yard run for Zach Charbonnet, his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. It's the first touchdown of the ball game. And with 8:45 to go in the third, it's now 9-3 Seattle.
And it's just a straight inside zone play to the right side, and they just got movement and were able to push us off the line of scrimmage right there. We need an answer. We need an answer from our offense. Give us a little life, get a sustained drive, give our defense a chance to catch their breath.
It's the first time you really felt our defensive line got pushed around by their offensive line.
Myers, 44 of 44 on extra points this season. Snap, hold, the kick. It's good, and it is 10-3 Seattle. 8:45 remains here in the third quarter. Panthers defense has been up to the task for most of the game. Now can the offense find itself? Plenty of time to go. a potential division title on the line today for Carolina.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You gotta see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HRV. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
Panthers football is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina.
This is Jalen Coker. More Panthers football is on the way, exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Interested in being part of the action at Panthers game days? Join Best Crowd Management at Bank of America Stadium. Play a vital role in crowd management, guest services, and event operations. It's a great way to earn, gain experience, and join a winning team. Visit jobs.best.garda.com to apply now.
There are certain games on the schedule where there's more on the line and the team gets fired up to do their very best, and then some. That's how the team at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina views the enrollment season that's happening now. This is their championship game. Pick a great plan from North Carolina's most preferred health insurer at BlueCrossNC.com. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina, official health insurance partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Both defenses have controlled this game. The Seahawks' longest drive is 42 yards. The Panthers' longest drive is 27. The next longest drive for the Panthers was their opening drive, which went 4 plays, 12 yards. 11 of those yards came on the opening play. Love the intensity of game day. Take it to the track. NASCAR brings that same electric energy with a whole lot more horsepower. Get in the driver's seat at NASCAR.com. ETN and Hubbard wait inside their own 5. Myers to kick off. Left to right. We've been saying it for weeks. ETN seems to be on the verge of maybe busting one. This one hits at the 18. Chuba fields it on a big hop. Tried the left side. Now has the 20. Elbows across the 30 and takes it out to about the 34, 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Panthers. Now, can this offense get going? Bryce Young today is 7 of 14, but only 16 yards passing. The Panthers do not have a pass play longer than 8 yards. They have 2 rushes of 11, one by Rico, one by Bryce.
Yeah, we need something offensively. We just hadn't had much success, especially throwing the football whatsoever today.
JT Sanders out for the game with an ankle injury. McMillan slowed by an illness on first down. Toss right, Dowdle turns the corner, running outside the numbers 40, and he is tripped up by Julian Love at the 41-yard line. A gain of 7, second down and 3, and that gives more options on the menu for Dave Canales on second down.
Yeah, it does. To get a start on first down. What a great job by Coker. We tossed the ball out to Rico, and he had a tough job. He's blocking DeMarcus Lawrence, and he gets in his way. And when you have a receiver that blocks, that you can get some of these second-level runs, but that's a great job.
Evans, tight end to the left, Tremble to the right, Young under center, a receiver to each side. Jimmy Horn now motions left to right. Here's the snap, play fake, Young in the pocket. Flush to his right. Throws incomplete in the direction of Dowdle. Rico wasn't ready for it. Might have been a throwaway, and it's 3rd down and 4, and the pass game so far, non-existent.
We're trying to take shots, right? We're trying to take it, but the line of scrimmage got pushed back into our lap. So by the time Bryce goes to set up, there's so much color and traffic in his face, and there's nothing down the field that he can see, so he's looking for his check down, and Rico's not able to get down yet, so you live to fight another down.
Seattle, one of the best 3rd down defenses in the NFL. And the Panthers are 0 for 6 on 3rd down. Jimmy Horn lines up in a domino stack to the right. Young is in the shotgun. Chest high snap. 4-man rush. Bryce throws downfield. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45-yard line. Julian Love running it back the other way across midfield, across the Carolina 40. Looked like he fumbled the ball going down inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, T-Mac.
Now they're going to sort through the carnage on the far sideline, but it will be Seattle football. He lost the ball on the far sideline, and Ernest Jones able to cover it up.
Yeah, I don't know if Bryce got a little confused by the coverage. Julian Love was able to come from his safety position, and he went to like a cover 2 corner, and we were trying to hit T-Mac in the hole, and Julian Love had nothing threatening him, and he just fell back and fell right into it.
And then Love on the return, going down the left sideline. McMillan hits him from the backside. It forces the ball out, and Ernest Jones able to cover it up. So Seattle has the ball at the Carolina 29, and this feels like a tipping point in the ball game.
Certainly does.
You don't want to get behind 2 scores. Darnold comes under center. Double tight end set. Walker the single setback. Sam toss right. Kenneth Walker cuts it back across the middle. Met by Cam Jackson and brought down at the 26. A gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it's interesting kind of how they mix personnel right now. They go 12 personnel, 2 tight ends with Cooper Kupp in the game, and then that's their passing set, and then they go 2 tight ends with 2 receivers, and Jake Bobo comes in for Jackson Smith and Jigba. So when Bobo's in the game, it's either going to be a heavy play-action shot. He's used as a blocker, so when he's in the game, our antennas need to go up what kind of 12 personnel it is.
2 tight ends right, 2 receivers left. Charbonnet in at running back. Kupp motions left to right. Darnold under center. Hands to Charbonnet. Sweeps right across the 25 and dragged down by Uman Mielin at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. It's 3rd and 3. We pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX, Kannapolis, Charlotte. Panthers football and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This is 99.7 The Fox.
3rd down, 3 to go. 6.5 left in the 3rd. Seattle with the ball at the Panther 21. And they've got a 10-3 lead. Charbonnet's the deep back. 3 receiver look. Kupp now motions to the left. Here's the snap. Handoff Charbonnet straight up the gut. Stretching forward, and he's got a 1st down at the 18-yard line of Carolina.
Yeah. Then Claude Chairless looking on the sideline. He's got a heat wrapped around his leg, so Bam Martin-Scott is in the game at linebacker now. You could tell Claude was struggling some. He kind of got nicked up on the one that Derek Brown almost intercepted. When he closed down on Cooper Kupp, he got rolled up. That's not a good sign with the heat wrap on the side.
He is questionable to return with a calf. I formation. Darnold under center. Fakes to Walker, rolls to his right, throws right side. It's complete. Barner 10-5. Touchdown Seattle.
And that's where they can lull you to sleep. They just kind of started to run it again, and sure enough, they line up under center, and that's the first time on any type of boot or naked look today that Sam had it clean.
It is the 6th touchdown catch of the season for Barner, and we brought it up at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. This Seattle offense can go from docile to ferocious very quickly. They've had some huge halves. They did it late in the game against L.A. They did it against Atlanta a few weeks back. The PAT by Myers is good, and just like that, it is 17-3 Seattle. They have now capitalized with a pair of touchdowns, both coming off Carolina turnovers. 5:32 remain in this 3rd quarter. 17-3. Again, your score on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You're listening to the exclusive home of the Carolina Panthers.
10-5, cuts to the right, and he will score. Standing touchdown. Sacked at the 25-yard line. Ball's out. Panthers diving for it. Carolina recovered.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Seahawks will continue after this.
Lock in 2025 rates with Renewal by Andersen. For a limited time, save $347 on every window and $939 on every door. Plus, enjoy 0 down, 0 interest, and no monthly payments for 12 months. You'll get the beauty, energy efficiency, and lasting quality you expect from Renewal by Andersen. Built, expertly installed, and backed by one of the strongest warranties in the business. Don't wait. Lock in these 2025 rates before December 31st. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates is the official eye and ENT care provider for the Carolina Panthers and has offered premier services region-wide for over 100 years. Players, officials, and fans have received glasses, hearing aids, and more from us. With over 130 providers in 18 offices across the Carolinas, finding a doctor has never been easier. To schedule an appointment, call 704-295-3000 or visit us at WeJustMakeSense.com. Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. Premier care since 1923.
From humble beginnings right here in the Carolinas way back in 1926, Mount Olive Pickle Company has been a fan favorite. Now, with distribution in all 50 states, Mount Olive is the best-selling brand of pickles, peppers, and relish. For nearly 100 years, Mount Olive has been focused on quality and value. So, from the corner of Cucumber and Vine, Mount Olive Pickle says thank you to all of our loyal customers for your continued support, and go Panthers.
Stay connected with the Panthers. Be sure to follow the team on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for the latest news, exclusive content, and more.
This is the proud home of the Carolina Panthers and rock from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. 99.7, The Fox.
17-3, Carolina trailing Seattle, 5:32 to go in the third. The Seahawks 2 touchdowns in this third quarter, both off Panther turnovers. Meanwhile, in Miami, the Dolphins lead the Bucs 17-10. Carolina needs a win and a Tampa loss to clinch the division today. Line drive kick, bounces to the 15, fielded on a big hop by Etienne. He's got the 20, veers near side 25, toward the sideline 30, out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 5:25 to go in the third. The last 2 Panther drives have ended with turnovers.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. We had Xavier Legette back there with Etienne, which I don't think we've seen that once this year, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if we're going to give him an opportunity to touch the ball there because we haven't seen him a ton on offense. He's in right now. We've seen more Jimmy Horn. I just go back and I wonder, with JT Sanders getting hurt on the first play of the game, how much did that affect what we wanted to do game plan-wise?
5:25 to go. Panthers work right to left with Bryce in the shotgun from their own 31-yard line. Rico Dowdle, the running back. Play fake. Young drifts right. Throws over the middle. He's got Mitchell Evans, tight end screen, and Evans crashed down at the 36. A gain of 5. Pressure coming from DeMarcus Lawrence that time. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, we're trying to get something going, and really nothing was there. DeMarcus Lawrence made Bryce pull up, and Bryce hit Mitchell Evans on the late leak. At least he went forward and didn't try to dance, and so we got 2nd and 5. We can stay ahead of the chains.
Pistol set. Dowdle lines up behind Young. Bryce extends the arms, takes the snap, hands to Rico, tripped going across the middle, and he's marked down just shy of the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 1.5 yards.
Yeah, it's a tough front to run against. I mean, we're struggling offensively, but I think a lot has to do with what Seattle's doing. I mean, these are some real guys that we're playing against.
The Seattle defense, one of the best. Number 2 scoring D, number 3 against the run. They excel on third downs. They have today. The Panthers 0 for 7 on third down. Young under center. Here's the snap. Young boots to his right. Chased by Lawrence. Young throws on the run. A diving effort by Tremaine. And he made the catch for a first down. Far sideline 46. They're going to talk about it. The initial ruling was a catch. It is a catch. It's a first down. Bryson Tremaine with a big catch for Carolina to move the chains. It's the Panthers' first third down conversion. Now they activate tempo. Hold on.
There's a challenge flag.
Challenge flag comes in from the Seattle sideline.
And we're getting a better look on the replay. He had to reach out.
Seattle's challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass.
That's going to be tight because he was falling down right near the sideline.
That ball hits the ground. I'm not sure Tremaine ever had control.
Especially if it goes out of bounds.
And this closer look brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina. Official challenge from the Seahawks with 4:02 to go here in quarter number 3. Panthers down 14.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
If you want wellness wherever that's delivered with great website manner, try virtual primary care from Atrium Health. We handle well care, sick visits, and more. See our website.
Meet Sarah. For her women's health needs, her friend Elena recommended Atrium Health. For personalized, convenient care and 24/7 support, friends tell friends about our OBGYNs.
First charge, timeout, Seattle. 30-second timeout.
The call on the field was overturned, and when we watched the replay, Tremaine made a valiant effort trying to slide down for the catch, but he juggled it just enough. The ball does hit the ground before Tremaine controlled it. So the officials overturned the call. It's 4th and 1. Carolina with the football at its own 39-yard line. The offense out on the field. The Seahawks use a timeout, their first of the half. And this feels like a make-or-break play. If you're Carolina, I know you're not really scoreboard watching, but Miami's got a 20-10 lead on Tampa in the 4th. It's 4th and 1 from your own 39. It's an empty set. 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. Bryce in the gun, scanning the defense. Bell tie snap, 4-man rush. Young in the pocket, flush to his left. He'll try to run. He's got the first down. He's got the 40 across the 45 and escorted out of bounds by the rookie Iman Wari near midfield. Bryce Young doing it with his feet. So it's the second 4th down conversion for Carolina. The overturn means they're 0 for 8 on 3rd down. And remember, 4th down in their wins, entering today 16 out of 19.
Yeah, just a good job by Ikwanu. And Wosu's coming off the edge. He gets him covered up and turned inside, which compromises the edge. Bryce sees that and is able to scurry over there for a first down.
Only 21 yards passing for Bryce Young. He's got 19 rushing. Play fake. Rolling right. Lawrence in pursuit. Young takes off again and runs out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Still minus territory. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. A gain of a yard on the play. Young 21 yards passing, 8 of 18 through the pick to Julian Love.
And it's not like, he might have missed this. He's not seeing this.
Nothing there.
There's nothing there. There's really nothing there. And we're trying. I mean, I think that's just a credit to Seattle and this defense. They got good players on all 3 levels. It's not just one particular standout.
Rico Dowdle off the right hip of Bryce, 44 yards on 9 carries. Young the snap. Stands in the pocket. Checks down. Dowdle makes the catch at midfield. Gets knocked back immediately by Okada. Not much there. A yard maybe. It's 3rd down and 8. So the run game, it just hasn't really been the factor it has for most of this season. And to Seattle's credit, it's the number 3 run defense. They haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 24 straight games. 3rd down and 7. You got to imagine this is 4-down territory for Carolina from here on out.
Yeah, you got to think about it like that. So just, you don't have to get all of it right now. I'd love to get all of it right now, but just, hey, go get a chunk of it, make it a 4th and easy situation.
Bryce standing right on the nose of the Panther logo in the shotgun. Play clock at 2. Takes the bell tie snap. Quick screen, left side Chuba. He's got midfield. He's got the 45. He's got a first down, and he goes out of bounds at the 41-yard line of Seattle. They've gone to that play often. That's the first time it's worked tonight.
Yeah, go ahead, Jake.
It's just an escort play. We threw it out, and I think we got lucky. I think Xavier Legette we got lucky we didn't get a hold call on that play because Witherspoon, he shot his gun to go make the tackle. But I like the play call. You get an escort. You got 2 blockers and 2 offensive linemen going in.
That's the first 3rd down conversion of the game for Carolina. Now 1 for 9. First down and 10 from the 41 of Seattle. Pistol set. Dowdle lines up behind Young. Left foot in front of the right. Tremble motion. Snap. Handoff Rico. Cuts it back across the middle and lunges inside the 35 to the 33. A gain of 8 for Rico Dowdle. Up to 52 yards rushing on 10 carries. And it's 2nd down
and 2 to go.
I think that's our longest run since the first play of the football game, and that's one of the first.
Outside of the Bryce Young 11-yard run.
Scramble. I'm talking from a running back wise. We actually had a crease there.
Under center, 2 tight ends, 1 to each side. Leggett motions slot left. Snap, handoff Dowdle, probes the middle, pushes forward, picks up a first down to the 28 of Seattle, a gain of 4. 45 seconds to go in this third quarter. Panthers down 17-3, but they are in striking distance. They're at the 28-yard line of Seattle. You get the sense, though, field goal's not going to cut it.
No, I'm like you. I don't think field goals cuts. I think we need to do something, and it's the first time we've challenged this defense to where they could possibly start breathing heavy. Everything's been just kind of the one drive. We had a few plays. It was a short, methodical drive, but Seattle actually subbing in players right now.
10th play of the drive. By far, Carolina's best-looking drive of the game. Shotgun snap. Rice, quick throw. Coker makes the catch on the slant and wrestled to the ground by Drake Thomas at the 20. It's a gain of 8. That brings us to the fourth quarter. Do the Panthers have that Carolina magic which has been present all season? Is there one more present under the tree that hasn't been opened? If Carolina can open it, there might be a ticket to the playoffs in store for the Panthers. Miami is beating Tampa. The Panthers need to overcome a 2-touchdown deficit. 17-3. Carolina trails at the end of 3.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Your Harris Teeter grocery haul can earn you savings on gas with our fuel points. Earn 1 fuel point for every $1 you spend when you shop with your Vic card on your favorite products, fresh produce, and organic brands. Track your fuel points in the Harris Teeter app and redeem your points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. The more you shop, the more points you earn. It's like getting gas money just for shopping like you normally do. Harris Teeter, in food with love.
Can you see that Panthers game? Oh, yeah. I saw the whole thing. The squad looks promising. Sure do. I'm seeing some talent. They got some pieces for sure. And they got no quit. You said it. Oh, what's your name? Oh, I'm Jake. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you. Keep pounding. Go Panthers. Go Panthers.
Make a new friend based solely on their shirt choice. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
The fans roared with Keep Pounding. And the break before the fourth quarter, Ricky Prohl gave the Keep Pounding drum a few booms. Jake Delhomme, Ricky Prohl. That was a good fourth quarter combination.
Yeah, he was one that you could always trust was going to do the right thing, but not only on a route, but if he wasn't going to get it, he was going to run the route to make sure that other receivers got it. Just a true pro in every sense of the word.
17-3 Panthers trail, 2nd and 2 in Seattle territory. Quick slant, low throw for Leggett, and he holds it in and makes the catch for a first down at the 17-yard line. Best looking drive of the game for Carolina. They're in the red zone. 15 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter. A touchdown imperative.
No, I believe so. And just get this crowd back into it, but get us some life. I mean, this is a long drive, 11 plays, 52 yards, 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Our defense catch their breath a little bit.
Young in the shotgun. Dowdle left hip. Jimmy Horn motions behind the formation. Bryce back to throw. Screen pass, left side, Horn has the 15, tight ropes the sideline, spin cycles out of bounds at the 10-yard line. A gain of 7 by the electric Jimmy Horn. 2nd down and 3. 50 seconds gone by, quarter number 4. Mitchell Evans now checks into the game for Tommy Tremble.
Yeah, really good job right there. So we go 4 by 1. So they're playing a ton of zone coverage. So we're going to overload a zone. We have one too many pass or receivers out there in that area. Check that ball down to Jimmy Horn. Let him use his speed to go get some yards on first down.
2nd down and 3 from the 10-yard line of Seattle. Horn motion, slot right. Snap. Fake to Dowdle. Young rolling to his left. He'll take off. He'll run. He's got the 10. He's got the 5. He's got a touchdown. Bryce Young with Carolina's first touchdown of the game. And it's 17-9 with 13:41 remaining.
Yeah, you know, we say it every week. He's so underrated running the football because it's not like it's a struggle. He almost runs like T-Mac catches, effortless. It doesn't look like it takes anything out of him. Because that play, I love the play. It was a high-low, quick fake and a high-low with 2 receivers. But Bryce just, okay, I got room in front of me. I'm just going to kind of slide on through. And, yeah, really nice. Big drive. 13.
And now the PAT from Fitzgerald. Snap, hold. The kick is up. It is good. Carolina with its first touchdown of the game. 13 plays, 69 yards, 651. They finally move the ball on this vaunted Seattle defense. The scoring drive brought to you by Independence Harley-Davidson. Your home for Harley, horsepower, and heart. Independence Harley-Davidson, where Charlotte rides and community thrives. It's 17-10. The Panthers trail in Charlotte. Meanwhile, Miami leads Tampa 20-10 in South Florida. Drama coming your way on the Carolina Panthers radio network.
This is your official home for Carolina Panthers football.
Down the left sideline, 10-5, and a touchdown. Up the middle, yes, it's a touchdown. It's got the distance, it's up, and it is good.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Seahawks will continue after this.
Excuse me, garçon. I'll pick up the tab for the lady and I.
Sir, this is Monopoly money.
And there's more where that came from.
I'm calling the cops.
Don't waste your time. I have a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Start playing for real money. New Monopoly scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery have real cash wins of up to $1 million. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range from 1 in 3.83 to 4.28. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Catch the Happy Half Hour Podcast, your weekly dive into all things Carolina Panthers.
We do it for the people, and we are happy to do it.
Subscribe now on the iHeartRadio app, Panthers.com and Team app, Apple Podcast, or Spotify.
Dump truck here at Independence Harley-Davidson, and the model year-end sale is rolling strong at Independence Harley-Davidson. Ride now with 0 down and no payments until 2026 on remaining 2024 models. New Road Glide starting at just $349 a month, and inventory is moving fast. Don't miss your chance to save big before these bikes are gone. Visit 9205 East Independence Boulevard or IndependenceHarley.com. Independence Harley-Davidson, where fall freedom rides.
Moving soon? Let the Panthers' official moving partner take the stress out of your next move. All My Son's Moving and Storage brings 4 generations of experience, white glove service, and a commitment to treating you like family. For more information, call 980-575-1437. Whether you're heading across town or across the country, trust the team that moves Panthers fans with care. All My Son's Moving and Storage.
The only people who think size doesn't matter are people who are kind of small.
Now the Panthers roar with more coverage on 100,000 watt, 99.7 The Fox.
It is now 17-10. Panthers trail by 7. Ryan Fitzgerald kicks off left to right. Cam Akers brings it out across the 20. He's got the 30 and pounded at the 32-yard line. We still have not seen Rashid Shaheed re-enter the game. He was evaluated earlier for a concussion. Let's check in with Kristen Balboni.
Yeah, well, we've seen a new Bryce Young celebration where he kind of tosses the baseball up and then knocks it out of the park. That's what we saw after that last touchdown. But again, guys, he's giving himself up until he runs off the field to smile and celebrate, and then it is straight back to the surface, the Microsoft Surface, with offensive coordinator Brad Idzik, where he's studying right now.
KB, thank you. Seattle really has not been able to drive the length of the field on Carolina. They've taken advantage of a couple of turnovers. First down and 10, 13:34 to go, fourth quarter. Panthers down 7. Darnold is in the gun. Belt high snap, fakes to Walker. Darnold pumps, checks down, right side Walker. Get the Panthers tackle in space, and Walker gets out of bounds, chased out by Shaw Smith-Wade. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. Just a little swing pass to the right side. 13:22 on the clock.
Yeah, good job by Shaw Smith-Wade in the flat there. Just kind of guided him out of bounds. They're trying to take a shot down the field. They had a deep ball with the crosser, sitting in zone coverage. Good job of taking away the deep ball. Check the ball down. Good tackle by Shaw Smith-Wade.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba lined up with Mike Jackson left of the formation. Darnold in the gun, working right to left. Walker off his left hip. Here comes the blitz. Toss left, Walker on the numbers 30. Slips through one tackler and dives forward to the 37-yard line where he's tackled by Bam Martin Scott. It's going to bring up third down, 4 to go with 12:40 to go in regulation.
Yeah, same run play they ran early in the game on third down where they were able to convert. It's that 4-by-1 toss play. Really good job by the defense right there. Travis Gibson's able to extend that play, keep that play running laterally. We play a lot better job with leverage, running inside out to the football. Good tackle by Nick Scott there.
3rd and 4 from the 39. Darnold in the gun. Charbonnet in the game. Merrick cheats down into the box. Now an empty set. Panthers bring the blitz. Quick throw. It's caught by Cup. The veteran makes the haul at the 45-yard line. It's a first down, a gain of 6 for Seattle. Darnold recognized the blitz, and a few receivers more sure-handed than Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, the ball was inside and kind of low, but he was able to catch it. Nick Scott's trying to cover him, but he's covering him from 10 yards depth when it's only 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4. So actually Sam catches the ball, knows there's pressure, but he's in the gun. Shaw Smith-Wade's coming free, but he was able to get it out. Cooper Kupp, so sure-handed.
Heavy set. Darnold, toss left, Walker looking for room. He doesn't find any. Bang down at the line of scrimmage. Bam Martin Scott in there. Ashawn Robinson in there as well. Tried to find a little crack, and the Panthers seal it up quickly, and now DJ Wanham will sub in for Travis Gibson.
Yeah, really good job by Christian Roseman at the point of attack. He takes the first 2 pullers out, kind of creates a pile up right there. Really good job of running down the line by Ashawn Robinson and Bam Martin Scott there on first down.
2nd down and 9, 4 minutes gone by, fourth quarter. Seattle leading by 7 with the football at its own 46. Darnold in the shotgun, trying to hear. Takes the snap. Wanham pressure off the edge. Darnold steps up, nowhere to go in the embrace of DJ Wanham, and sacked all the way back at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it's a great job. We rushed forward. DJ was in a track stance, and we played zone behind it. And I think Sam was a little confused coverage-wise, pre-snap and post-snap, the way our backers and everybody ran to their zone coverage unit, and he didn't have anything that he liked. We just kind of ran into the window. He was trying to get the ball to Smith and Jigba, but Bam Martin Scott ran into that window. What a tremendous third down. This crowd can get loud. Let's get a stop and get the offense, the ball back.
It's 3rd and 15. They spot the ball at the 39. Seahawks late to break the huddle. Play clock at 1, at 0. I don't think they got the play off. Flag down. The crowd gets credit for that.
Yeah, the crowd got loud, and again, another play. We just backed him up 5. It kind of seems like Seattle is just going to, hey, let's just give up on this drive.
Yeah, guys, I mean, listen to this crowd. Dave Canales talked about it all this week. Last week, the 3 false starts, the 1 delay of game. We talked about the crowd getting in it, affecting it when the team is out on defense, affecting it when their officials make a call that they find questionable. It is loud and proud in here.
It's now 3rd and 20 from the 34. Darnold, shotgun, quick screen. Smith and Jigba pushed out of bounds by Horn. And now we get a flag, 3 of them at the end of the play. J.C. Horn can't believe it. He's pleading his case. It was a quick screen to the near side, and 3 flags flew in as Horn bumped Smith and Jigba out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean,
Smith and Jigba right now is keeled over. Now the officials are going to talk about this.
Personal foul, face mask, number 8, defense.
15 yards, we'll be at it to the end of the play. Automatic. First down.
Now, Luke, I don't know. JC was so far
Yeah,
off.
that's the right call. I mean, J.C. Horn put his hand up, pulled at the face mask,
But my question
inopportune.
Is, it's third and forever. Why are third and 21? Why are we so far off? That's the thing.
The other thing too is you just got to make the tackle. Just run right through him. You're a yard away from the sideline. Just pin his hip, push him to the sideline, and keep your hands low. I mean, you can't tackle high on these guys. There's too much going on up around their face mask for that. We just can't. You can't do that. Run your feet, pin him to the sideline, and just all you got to do is just guide him out of bounds.
So from third down and 20 to first and 10 from the Panther 46. Darnold camps under center. Snap. Handoff. Charbonnet weaves through the right side where he's brought down from behind by Derek Brown at the 42. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6. And you got Jason Myers, the kicker for Seattle, so you're probably already in field goal range for Myers, who's 9 for 12 from 50-plus this season.
Yeah, Myers, really good kicker, and it just goes to show you how this game, it's so game of inches, right? We get loud because of delay of game. You kind of wish we didn't have a delay of game because they were running a ball on a give-up play.
2nd and 6, back to Charbonnet. Tries the middle on the cutback and driven down hard at the 40-yard line. Another third down coming up, 4 to go. Ball on the Carolina 40-yard line. Wanham comes into the game. He had a sack earlier on this series. That was DJ's third of the season.
This feels like pressure right here. Get him out of field goal range. An incomplete pass, they're still in field goal range. If I'm a J.R. Rivera, we're sending pressure. We're trying to get that ball out quicker. We're trying to get a sack and knock him out of field goal range.
8:35 and ticking. Barner motions right. Young motions wide right in a twin stack. Smith and Jigba lined up to the left. Horn showing blitz. Here comes JC. Corner blitz. Darnold throws over the middle, complete. Smith and Jigba for a first down at the 30-yard line. JC Horn came on the corner blitz. Darnold read it, and he found Smith and Jigba on the deep slant for a first down.
See, this is a little bit frustrating to me if you're Nick Scott coming down, right? You need to hold leverage, play inside out. You know there's pressure. The ball has to come out quick. Sit flat-footed, and when he makes his break, pin right to his hip. Keep your eyes off the quarterback. When he makes his break, you pin it to his hip. You have to anticipate the ball is coming out right now.
First down and 10 from the 30. 7:45 to go, fourth quarter. Darnold under center, double tight end set. Walker the deep back. The snap, the fake to Walker. Pressure from Bobby Brown. Darnold chase to his right. Throws downfield on the run and complete to Smith and Jigba, who had a step on J.C. Horn. First down Seattle at the 12-yard line. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his 9th catch of the game, up to 113 on the season.
Yeah, and that was we got lucky on that play. A.J. Barner was running the tight end keep, the hide, where he's going to come and go up. And good thing Bobby Brown got free and was chasing Sam because he was wide open for a touchdown.
First down and 10 from the 12. Walker gets the call, scavenging for room, and tramples ahead to the 10-yard line, a gain of 2. Second down, 8 to go. Seattle can get a first down at the Carolina 3. Nick Scorton coming into the game. Seattle brings in Charbonnet, who's got 10 rushing touchdowns with 1 today. Scorton had a sack fumble earlier in this game. Boy, could the Panthers use a turnover. Seattle has turned it over 28 times, including today. They came in with the second most turnovers in the NFL. Darnold under center. 6.5 on the game clock. Bobo motions right to left. Snap. Play fake. Darnold pumps once. Toward the end zone. Caught. No. Incomplete. Kupp juggled it going out of the back of the end zone. Did not have full control. It is third down.
So this is a really good play by JC here right now. He's outside leverage, and this is an inside breaker. We call it a glance. Cooper Kupp's going to run vertical. There's going to be a hard play action pass. It's going to suck up all the underneath defenders and give a window for him to pin it. But a really good job by JC of finding his hip, pinning his hip, and when he breaks inside, he's able to break on the football and get his hand across him and deflect that ball.
Kupp could not hold on. It's third down. Darnold backs into the gun, changing the play. Crowd loud. Charbonnet off his left hip. Belt tie snap. Darnold in the pocket, dancing. Push to his right. Chased by Brown. Darnold will run. Derek Brown pins him out of bounds at the 7-yard line. He's shy of the marker. It's 4th down. And Seattle will bring on the kick team in all likelihood.
And they're not. They must be trying to get us to jump off sides because they haven't moved on the sideline. And Sam went right
field
back.
Goal makes it a 2-score game.
And a 5-yard penalty doesn't hurt you so they're going to melt this thing all the way down. They don't need to take a timeout if they don't want to. It just bumps it back 5 yards well within the range of the field goal.
And even if they take the delay, you kill some clock. 4th down. Ball on the 7-yard line. Play clock at 2, at 1. Play clock expires. So there's the flag. No surprise. You didn't think Seattle would go for it. They're one of
offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Seattle is one of the least aggressive teams on 4th down since Mike McDonald took over. Second-year head coach. So 4th and 12. A 4th down from the 12, and now Myers will come on. In his career, he is 60 out of 61 from 30 and in, and this is exactly a 30-yard field goal.
Be a good jinx right there, Nish.
I'm trying, Luke. Ball on the far hash. Crystal, the snapper. Dixon holds. Myers' kick is good. So the kick by Myers gives Seattle a 2-score lead. It's 20-10, 5:33 left in regulation. Panther football when we come back.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CRV.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details.
Belk is a proud partner of the Carolina Panthers and your hometown favorite in the fashion game since 1888. If you need last-minute gifts, Belk has the gifts they want at prices you love. We're talking Nike sweatshirts, Fry & Company boots, Coach handbags, and so much more. Plus, you can get your gifts the same day when you buy online and choose free store pickup. Belk, in the game since 1888.
Keep your family warm and comfortable this winter with Michael & Son's heating tune-up for only $59. Michael & Son's precision heating tune-up will ensure your system is running at peak performance all season long, saving you money on maintenance and energy bills. So call the family of Michael & Son and take advantage of their heating tune-up for only $59 at 800-948-MIKE or schedule online at michaelandson.com.
If you can, we can. Michael & Son.
This holiday, Verizon is giving you incredible gifts and savings you'll enjoy all year. When you switch, you'll get 4 new iPhone 17 Pros. No trade-in needed. That's right. Get 4 lines for just $25 a line and the amazing iPhone 17 Pro for everyone. Save big this holiday. Visit Verizon today. $20 monthly promo credits applied to account over 35 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
This NFL scoreboard brought to you by Coke. Game day deserves the great taste of Coca-Cola because fan work is thirsty work. The game everyone in Pantherland cares about. Miami leading Tampa 20-10. 5:02 to go in the fourth quarter in Miami. Baker Mayfield was picked off at the Dolphin 20-yard line. Browns 10, Steelers 6. Pittsburgh and Baltimore jockeying for that AFC North title. Bengals 37, Cardinals 7, Jags and Colts tied at 17. Patriots rolling the Jets 42-10. Give you the rest of the scoreboard after this return by Etienne, who brings it out across the 25-yard line. Titans 26, Saints 20. The Sunday nighter Bears and 49ers could determine the 1 seed in the NFC. Seattle currently is the 1 seed. If they win out, the Seahawks, they'll likely have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. If they don't win the division and LA or San Francisco does, You're talking about the difference between a number 1 overall or going on the road, and for the Panthers, a win coupled with a Tampa loss, and Tampa's on the ropes gives Carolina the NFC South. Panthers could still win the division with a win next week in Tampa. Down by 10, 5:26 to go. Carolina football at their own 27. Young in the gun, Hubbard the running back, takes the snap, draw play, Chuba. Steamrolls across the 30, and like an anvil on wheels, fights forward to the 34-yard line, a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Panthers got to go quickly now, down 2 scores, coming up on 5 minutes to play in regulation. They've got all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Bryce in the gun, we come up on 5 minutes to play. Scans the D, takes the snap, steps up. He's hit, and he is taken down. Young is sacked by Boye Mafe, former second-rounder out of Minnesota, back at the 31-yard line. It brings up a 3rd down and 6.
You could have just hung in there for a little bit longer. T-Mac had one on the outside. He had one-on-one coverage and was behind the defender. If he could have just stepped up and hung onto that ball for a second longer, he probably could have popped it over the top for him.
McMillan without a catch today on 3 targets. Young is in the gun. Belt tie snap. 4-man rush. Bryce chased from the backside. Sacked again. Back at the 20 by DeMarcus Lawrence. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And now it's 4th and long. 4:15 to go here in regulation.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, Bryce didn't like what he saw. He had a little color in his face, and he drifted a little back trying to get to the right, and Icky's trying to push DeMarcus Lawrence all the way around, but DeMarcus just keeps running right into Bryce from behind. So now we're looking at 4th and what? 17 yards. And listen, we need to get one of these other penalties, that legal hands to the face or something like that, if we can't get the 17 yards, because they're playing the sticks, Seattle is.
Yeah, they've got 3 safeties back at the line to gain. Now they bring the blitz. Young over the middle, caught by McMillan on the drag, and he's tackled at the 24-yard line on the far sideline. Nothing doing. And the Panthers turn it over on downs. It's Seattle ball. 3:40 to go in regulation.
Yeah, you know, it's a certainly this doesn't look good at all right now. I mean, we have 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. They're up by 10 on the 25-yard line. It's, you know, I'm trying to think of any positive way to spin it, but it's what we cannot do offensively. I think that's the biggest thing. We've struggled. Yeah, we had the 1 touchdown drive, but it was a 13-play drive. That it wasn't like it was something that we had a big play or anything like that. We've only thrown for 54 yards in the game.
Luke, there have been chances, a couple of interceptions that the Panthers almost had, and then, you know, the last Seattle scoring drive, 3rd and 20, J.C. Horn gets hit with a face mask on a 1-yard screen pass. That extends the drive. It turns into a field goal, which made it a 2-score game.
Yeah, exactly. From that first offensive series from Seattle, we had the ball hit us in the hands off the deflection from DJ Wanham. Derek Brown had an opportunity at an interception, and then I understand the ball's up in the air. I get that, but we have to be able to make a secure tackle on the sideline and keep our hands away from guys' faces on 3rd and 20. You just got to get them on the ground. It's not a bang-bang play. It's not we're not preventing it from being 3rd and 5 where I have to make a firm tackle at the sticks and I got to take a shot. Maybe my hands get where they're not supposed to be. Just guide them out of bounds. I think there's 3 plays on defense. We played pretty well for the most part against a good offense, but those 3 plays are ones you're going to think about as this game continues, where it's like, man, we wish we could have had it. Just put your eyes on his hip, run your feet. You don't have to slow down. When you have a good angle to the ball carrier as a defender and you have the sideline a yard away from you, pin his hip. If he cuts back into leverage. If he moves away from you, he steps out of bounds. If he stays vertical, we're able to guide him out of bounds. So we got to rely on our fundamentals in situations like that and make a play.
Fans starting to file for the exits. It's Seattle ball, 20-10. I'm going to throw out one more scenario. It's far-fetched. It's unlikely. But there is a scenario in which if the Panthers and Bucks both lose this week and then Tampa beats Carolina next week, the Panthers could still win the NFC South. And that is if Atlanta wins its final 2 games. The Falcons, though, have to play the Rams on Monday night. Now, that is a home game, and you never know if Bijan Robinson has one of his games. And then Atlanta would have New Orleans at home to close the season. That would give the Panthers a convoluted tiebreaker. But, of course, you want to take care of business when you can, and today feels like a missed opportunity. Hand off Charbonnet on first down, threads the middle, right on that right hash to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Timeout Carolina with 3:34 to go.
Carolina, a 30-second timeout.
So if you're the Panthers, you're thinking, let's hold Seattle to a field goal, and then you need a touchdown, onside kick, touchdown.
Yeah, so when they go these big formations, they go 2 tight ends and a fullback. So basically the 2 plays out of this are run following the fullback and then play action pass. So as a linebacker, you're downhill, you're heavy, your eyes are dead set on that fullback. Where he goes, you goes, right? And then as a perimeter player, if you're on one of those tight ends in the wing or the outside backside receiver to the boundary, your eyes need to be glued on him, because the only thing that scares you more than a downhill run is Sam Darnold getting on the perimeter and them high-lowing you, a guy to the corner and a guy deep, because your eyes are in the wrong place.
Seattle comes out in an I formation. Charbonnet, the deep back. Charbonnet gets the call, running inside his left tackle. He's got a first down inside the 15, feet churning all the way to the 8-yard line, down to the 7. 1st and goal, Seattle. And the Panthers use their second timeout with 3:26 to go. They've got 1 left, plus the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, and this is something, Luke, you can talk about with Claude and Charles being out. Now Bam Martin-Scott, who hasn't played much linebacker at all, he's now in one of these situations. And you can talk about how critical everyone has to be in their gap, and it's a full sellout to stop the run. But if you're not in your gap, that's when those big plays happen, and it's difficult for us right now.
Yeah, so with the fullback, kind of what happens is the A gap is the gap between the guard and the center. So there's one gap there. So the idea with the fullback is if you take the fullback and you put him in the A gap, now there's a gap on his right and his left. So essentially the A gap turns into 2 gaps. And as a linebacker, you got to be able to follow the fullback and meet him in the gap he is and leverage that gap, because now there's 2 gaps. You got to funnel him back to your buddy.
Another I formation, 1st and goal from the 7. Darnold hands to Charbonnet. He's got the 5. And all the way down to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. The Panthers have used their final timeout. It stops the clock with 3:20 to go. And the Panthers in this game, listen, you play a team like Seattle, they go in and score a touchdown. That's 14 points right there.
Yeah, short fields have killed us today. I mean, they've had the ball on the plus 20, the plus 29, scored both times.
Darnold under center, snap. Charbonnet one more time, tries the middle. Bobby Brown tries to keep him out of the end zone. He does. Tackled at the 2.
And you got to imagine this is 4 down. If you're Seattle, a field goal still keeps it a 2-score game. You got to imagine they're going to try to punch this in. So we have to defend 2 downs here, 3rd and 4th down.
And even if you don't get it, now you force the Panthers to go 99 yards without a timeout.
Exactly.
3rd down and goal from inside the 2. 2:48 and ticking. Carolina out of timeouts.
Again, eyes on 11 in Jigba at the backside here. They have 2 downs.
Darnold under center, heavy set, tight formation. Snap. Charbonnet breaks a tackle in the backfield and plows into the end zone for a touchdown. 26-10 Seattle. 2:31 remaining. And that essentially does it for Carolina. And so the Panthers, again, their pathways to a division title will come down to either beating Tampa next week on the road, or if Miami holds off Tampa, and right now the Dolphins have a 2-score lead with 2 minutes to go, needing Atlanta to somehow win out, which would render next week's result against Tampa meaningless. But if you go and beat Tampa, you kind of take care of things. You don't have to worry about things like rooting for the Falcons. Myers' PAT is good, and it's 27-10. So you needed Miami to win. The Dolphins lead 20-10, but the Panthers in this second half, and we've seen this from Seattle. I think the other thing here is, Jake, Luke, you guys said it, Seattle's a really good football team and a really good defense.
Yeah, extremely good defense. They're so well coached. I think that's the thing that I enjoy more about them. you watch all the film in the world, it's a constant movement by their defense, right? It's like they show you 2 high safety, and then next thing you know, it's a 1 high safety, and then the safety fills in a buzz, and they constantly moving pieces around. They have a lot of good football players, but to me, it's up front. I mean, that's where Leonard Williams today was he was a beast. DeMarcus Lawrence, those guys, Byron Murphy, he's a lot like, to me, Derek Brown. There's not a stat sheet stuffer, but he's so big and he's a cog in the middle that these linebackers can run free.
The other interesting thing to think about, too, is I think the winner, the team from the NFC West is probably going to be the 5 or the 6. So you got to imagine these guys could be coming back here in 2 weeks after we go down to Tampa and beat them next week.
Yeah, you could get Seattle, you could get L.A., you might even get San
Francisco. Yeah, you could get all 3 of them. So a little preview of what could be in a couple weeks.
Kick by Myers, skips toward the end zone. Etienne picks it up at the goal line. It bounced in the landing zone, and Etienne gets wrangled inside his own 15, tackled at the 13-yard line, trying to run it back. And for the Panthers, just offensively, against one of the top defenses in the NFL, not a whole lot today. On the ground, 99 yards rushing through the air, only 54 yards. Jalen Coker is the only skill player with double-digit receiving yards today. He had 16 yards to lead the team. Tedero McMillan, just the 1 catch for 5 yards, and that was on a 4th and long on the last drive.
So Seattle calls a timeout.
We're going to charge timeout Seattle.
They had 11 on the field. I was wondering if they had everybody.
Well, we came out in a big personnel. Jake Curhan has come in and is reported eligible for us.
And we went 13 jumbo there with Bryson Tremaine.
Right.
It almost looks like 4 tight ends. Bryson Tremaine can kind of be a tight end. Let's see what they do. They're bringing in. They take out Devin Witherspoon. Seattle's taking a couple of guys out. That's probably what they're doing. They took Nwosu out. Devin Witherspoon's coming out.
They've got Nehemiah Pritchett in now. They've got some backups in there. DeAnthony Bell. Bryce Young under center with Dowdle as the running back. It's a 3 tight end set. The handoff goes to Rico. And he gets to the 17-yard line, running between the hash marks. It's a gain of 4. 2nd down, 6 to go. Bryce today, 14 out of 24, 54 yards. The 54 yards, the least he has had in any start in his 3-year career.
Yeah, this looks like we're just, 2-minute warning. Let's get out this game. Let's go to next week. We're down 17. Let's go.
And get to next week healthy.
Yeah, because just think about the first play of the game. JT Sanders blocking on the perimeter all the way out. Gets rolled up on, and he's gone. We don't have him anymore after 1 play. It's like you don't want anything silly to happen when we need all hands on deck next week in Tampa.
We have come to the 2-minute warning. Panthers trail 27-10.
When it comes to game day, it's all about the food. And Harris Teeter has everything you need. Score big with deals from great brands like these. Coke Zero Sugar, Dasani, Grill Mates Montreal Steak Seasoning Blend, Grill Mates Sweet and Smoky Rub, Totino's Pizza Rolls, Chex Party Mix. And don't forget your 4-legged fans with Kibbles and Bits Original Dog Food, Kibbles and Bits Bacon and Steak Dog Food. Stop in your Harris Teeter for great savings on game day foods. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of the Carolina Panthers.
Whether you're at home or away, elevate your game in a new GMC Sierra 1500. Sierra comes suited up with winning features like an available 6-function multi-pro tailgate and advanced technology and safety to help you tackle the toughest jobs. Test drive the GMC Sierra today, the truck that's built to leave the competition on the sidelines and score extra points with a great deal. GMC, professional-grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
This is Bryce Young. Happy holidays from the Panthers and the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by Atrium Health. At Atrium Health, we do more to keep you moving, achieving, striving at every age and stage, so you can live fully.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona, La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
2 minutes left. And for the Panthers, their season will come down to Week 18. They're down 27-10 to Seattle. This was a 3-3 game at halftime, and really 2 turnovers in that third quarter by Carolina led to 14 points by Seattle, and then a big face mask on J.C. Horn on a 3rd down and 20. Extended a drive for Seattle. They kick a field goal to make it a 2-score game, and that was basically all she wrote. The Panthers here are taking a knee. The crowd boos, but this is tactical. There is no reason other than stat padding to try to play football here. You've got a crucial winner-take-all, essentially, matchup with Tampa next week. You want to be as healthy as you can for that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And just for us, it's like, hey, you want to get your guys out. For the most part, we were healthy today with the exception of J.T. Sanders. You don't want to get a big offensive lineman hurt. Taylor Moton, Corbett, Cade Mays, Damian Lewis, Ike Ekwonu. We got our 5 guys back. Just keep it that way. Obviously not the game that we wanted to play today, but it's still all right in front of us. For as poorly as we played today, it's still good to go in the locker room and say, hey, flush this one. Let's get ready for Tampa.
Bryce Young takes another knee, and there's about a minute 05 to go. It's 4th down and 9. Ball on the 14-yard line, and the Panthers look like it's just going to be one more knee, and then Seattle will get the ball back and presumably take one final knee. The Seahawks still have a chance at the number 1 seed in the NFC and home field throughout the playoffs. They close with San Francisco next week. Carolina heads to Tampa. Young with the knee, and it'll be Seattle ball with... They keep the clock running despite a 4th down knee. That should stop the clock, shouldn't it? 4th down and 9 when you take a knee?
Yeah, and Sam's coming out on the field.
Everybody was running off the field, and they stopped the clock, so they're going to have to add some time.
Yeah, they got run one more play.
Run one more play, and,
now they've added 7 seconds back on the clock.
Yeah, you think about it, like...
34 seconds.
Yeah, you get your stats looking a little bit better, but what if a pass is a little bit high and a safety hits somebody in the rear? Just...
You still need it. It's not, the risk isn't there. It's not worth it.
No. And so, discretion, the better part of valor. Meanwhile, Miami has the football on a 3-point lead in the final 30 seconds against Tampa. Sam Darnold takes a knee. He beats his old team. And for the Panthers, it is now a 1-game season. They've just gone final in South Florida. Miami beats Tampa 20-17. Seattle has beaten Carolina 27-10. So these are the 2 scenarios to clinch the NFC South for the Panthers. If Carolina beats Tampa, the division is theirs. A home playoff game is theirs. The other, if Carolina loses and if the Atlanta Falcons somehow beat the Rams on Monday night in Atlanta and then beat the Saints at home in Week 18, then the Panthers could conceivably lose to Tampa in Week 18 and they would still win the NFC South. I know what you guys are thinking. Let's not worry about what Atlanta has to do or doesn't have to do. If you take care of business against Tampa next week, you get a home playoff game. And listen, if the Carolina Panthers continue on this win one, lose one trajectory, if they win next week, we get playoff football.
Yeah, no, beating Tampa last week, the one thing we didn't have to worry about, hey, we got to play them the last week, right? So that's what it's about. That's what we're going to come down to.
Yeah, it's just a story of our season. Win one, lose one. Win one, lose one. So if the pattern stays correct, we've got Tampa right where we want them. But I mean, you hope that JT Sanders is okay. Get our full group of guys on offense next week. You hope T-Mac can get a little bit healthier. I felt like he was kind of playing in sand a little bit today. Didn't feel the same burst. I know he was a little bit sick. Good for him for battling through as a young player. You learn a lot about yourself as the season goes on. But we need to flush this one. We need to move on. It's got to be all about Tampa. And I know these fans came out excited today and hopefully get one more opportunity to play in front of them.
Yeah, tough day for the offense. Just 139 yards, 1 for 11 on 3rd down. Again, the final score